Welcome back to Channel Devonity, the only show where a bunch of less than desirables play Dungeons and Dragons with mostly West Country folk accents and a penchant for a cheeky cider here and there. Hooar! Hooar! Don't forget, if you're enjoying the show, give us a like and give us a subscribe. It really helps. Please. Please. I know, it was a bit of a beg, wasn't it? Please, please. Anyway, join us. Let's play Dungeons and Dragons. And let's see where this crazy ride takes us this time on this episode of Channel Devonity. Previously on Channel Devonity. Where did we get to, guys? It feels like it's been weeks.
Yeah, it does. Actually, yeah.
Funny that.
Yeah.
Last episode was great. Loads of stuff happened. Loads of us nearly died.
Well done.
Gravity is an issue.
Uh-huh.
It's our greatest foe.
Fickle mistress.
Yeah. Man, we're so bad at jumping over spaces.
We are so good at just walking. So amazing.
Leaving the ground. Whoa! No.
So yeah, we nearly lost Norm.
Yeah.
Nearly. You, but didn't, because Ziel saved the day.
Okay.
I was on the way over to the ghost ship, which we were just trying to get there. Didn't fail that.
I managed to get blunderbuss.
You got yourself a gun.
And then set it off.
I got a gun.
Yeah, got a
So
gun.
that was a big one.
We got to the scary ship to go
so spooky.
Theoretically get that captain's log that our captain back
and
on
we
the
have to drop the magic ball.
The shiny ball on the thing.
In the magic ball slot.
Yeah.
The geocroaks.
The shiny ball.
So that like
The shiny ball.
We're okay too much on.
The shiny ball.
The shiny ball.
The technical name is the shiny ball.
Awesome. We found the navigation room. There was a big hole in the floor. Norm got enticed by a lovely lady who was singing.
Fucking good music.
So I believe Norm is now on a rope as well.
He's tethered.
I think I've been undone.
No, we're all down the bottom now, and we've just seen.
So you passed and you have been undone. So
you're all right.
where you were down, so
And then we went
you were all down in the cargo hold.
Yeah.
Is where you descended. And as you got into the cargo hold, the only person that hadn't actually heard the sound of
Was
a
me.
song of the
Oh,
harpy was
right.
Ziel, who actually became afflicted by the
Oh no,
song
we need to put Ziel
itself.
on a rope. get the rope off Norm.
So there was also in the centre of the room you saw a strange green glow that seemed to be emitting from the central of the cargo hold. As you went towards it, you noticed then that this green glow chased shadows into the corner, and there was a feathered woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
She sounds nice.
Because we found a cutter as well, didn't we? Like one of those small airships.
That's right, yes.
I think that's our way out here. Did we replace?
We
the-
came
We
up.
replaced the sails,
So that's good to go.
We want to find some of the fuel so that we
Oh
can.
yeah, it hasn't
have a look
got the
around
gem
for fuel.
thing.
Yeah, because Ziel knows what the fuel looks like.
I do.
Okay.
And
And
we
then
also saw some other little critters around the ship. Some little guys, little
Flying
little
dudes.
With long
monsters
spiky
with long
snouts.
snouts.
Yeah,
They're about somewhere.
Along proboscis.
Proboscis.
No friends.
They did actually fly through the hole in the ship.
They did.
Yes.
Yeah, we
you
saw
passed
them.
through previously.
Yeah.
But that is where we left it when you saw the feather woman, and that's where I'll pick it up. So we
Rolling for initiative.
need to go straight to initiative.
I have advantage on that because of my new
said?
shiny.
Violence.
Oh yeah.
Violence.
No, that's not good violence. That's incredibly bad violence.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Ziel is up.
Awesome. The dude who's been charmed goes
7.
first.
That's not a good idea.
8 on the dice plus 5. 13.
So, okay, so we'll go around this way. So Ziel,
20.
Okay.
7.
7.
Well, technically 21. Yeah, that's one.
Showing off now.
17.
This is the time I didn't want to roll. Just
7.
I'm going to get hit.
What is your
This is not going to
dex? 13.
Minus 1.
My God,
0.
I'm more. I've got a +1. I, a large fat man, are slightly more spry than our armour-clad paladin. I put it down to the fact I'm not wearing armour.
Oh, yeah.
It's that dress.
Yeah, it's making it so aerodynamic.
So from the top of the ledge, this half woman, half bird stretches her wings and screeches down and just begins to fly and hurtle towards you. But coming to your quick senses, Ziel, who's currently under her spell,
He's going to walk right towards her because that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, ooh, pretty.
and he
Because he hasn't got a
begins
fucking choice about it.
to walk straight towards her. So
How far away is she?
you're currently looking at about 40 feet.
I
And
will
she
work
is flying
30
down,
feet
because the
towards
cargo
her
hold
then.
is, the cargo hold is quite tall, and she was perched right at the top of the cargo hold in one of the struts, and now she is flying down.
Yeah, so I'll be working 30 feet towards her.
I guess you begin to walk towards her. As you're currently charmed, you can attempt to make a wisdom saving throw at Emma's turn.
Or something else happens.
It's up to you. You can attempt to take to make the wisdom saving throw, or you can do something.
Or do something else.
So even though you're charmed, you're not.
This is not
You
attacking
see this flying woman as a friend right now,
Yeah,
and you want to desperately get closer to her.
yeah. But in his mind, strange voice begins to tell him, do not walk towards it. And then, boom, out of nowhere, this light, twilight, just appears from Ziel and reaches out 30 feet around him, over with him, and his eyes begin to glow slightly blue.
Twilight.
And then I will end my turn, and I'll be uncharmed.
Okay. And you're charmed. So you see Ziel walking to the centre, and then for some reason he suddenly something seems to call to him. Something. You're not too sure what, but something inside just seems to go off, and at that moment you see this flash of energy, and then he seems to come back to his senses from the initial song.
I'll explain what that is, just for people saying no. This is my Twilight Sanctuary. Basically, if you're within 30 feet of it, or you end your turn within 30 feet of it, you get 2 bonuses. You can get to pick which one you want. First one will grant you temporary hit points of 1d6 plus my cleric level, so 1d6 plus 2. Or you can be either cured from charmed or frightened. So as long as you're within 30 feet of me, you get that bonus when you end your turn.
Oh yeah, I was going to say.
I always knew there would be a reason why I'd be hanging around you.
Okay, so that's the end of your
Within
game.
30.
You go to the centre, you stop, and we are over to Viatorum.
Yeah. Well,
Danger,
she
danger.
hasn't attacked me directly yet, so I'm going to shoot at her.
So
With what?
she's basically at this time, she's already gone from her perch
Okay.
and she's beginning to fly down towards
Go on.
Ziel.
Yeah. So
So you're going to take a shot.
yeah.
Okay, what do you use?
Super.
Not the blunderbuss.
No way!
Okay, go for it.
No, you're the blunderbuss.
Where did you go, blunderbuss?
Yeah, no one's
I
mentioned
know.
that.
Let's mention that.
17.
Well, that is a hit.
Right. So this is the question for you then. How is this going to work with damage? Because it says 2d6 piercing damage. So just straight 2d6 and then it just does piercing damage to just throw. God, I get to use my cool lab dice as well. 8 plus. Do I get a modifier with it, or is it just?
So,
do I get dex like a wound with a range?
yes, so like you would do range.
Okay. I'm not proficient in it.
But you're not proficient, so you.
So I just get flat dex.
That's right,
modifier.
yeah.
Okay, so that's a +5 to that, so it's a 13.
13.
Good job, buddy.
Rangers and rogue folk with your +5 dexterity.
Okay, so you literally step forward. You'll lift the musket. Blunderbuss. Sorry.
Musket.
Sorry.
Right. A blunderbuss is a musket.
Oh, is it the same thing?
Yeah.
So-
or muskets.
So you bring up your rifle.
Yeah.
Bring up the boomstick. That's what
blunderbuss.
I'm gonna
Okay, so you bring up your blunderbuss, aim at the creature that's flying down towards Ziel. One big shot, and you literally see the actual bullet itself, or the small metal ball, which is propelled from the musket via gunpowder,
Well done, man.
straight through the harpy, and she screeches. As you see, it sort of seems to exit out the other side, and there's a gash of blood that just begins to spit onto the floor this time. She kind of brings one wing round and clutches at her shoulder, and then kind of stops before she quite gets to Ziel, as she sort of hovers on the spot. Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, yeah, as my bonus action, I'm within your thing anyway. Bonus action, I'd like to remove the cartridge for the next one, so I'm prepped, ready to fire for the next one.
Yeah, okay. Okay,
That's
so
gonna be me.
you pull the metal round ball. Can we call it a bullet? Is that okay? Is that allowed too?
Yeah, in essence, it'd be just a ball.
Okay, so you pull the ball out, and you begin to get prepared.
Yeah. Ball.
Okay.
So 1d6 plus 2.
Yeah.
You get 10
One
points.
D6.
The end of your go.
So 6.
What should we get minimum on mine?
+6 temporary hit points.
Okay, moss chops.
Right, so I just want to remind everyone that I have stuffed my ears with cloth, in case that makes any difference to anything.
Okay.
And yeah, seeing this spectacle and thinking it's not good, and then seeing Gaia do that, I think that's probably the right course of action. So I draw my bow and take a shot-a-roo. Wait a minute, do I do that? Give me a second. Sorry.
I don't have a bow.
That is what I do.
I don't even have hands!
Oh, I still have. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, so yes, I am going to take a shot with my bow. That is a natural 1.
Okay, so you do a quick fire up on your bow. It's almost like that instance as the explosion went off, even though your ears are
Bit of a shock.
yeah, it's still sort of what, just like this sudden rumbling of the gun itself, and you fire the arrow and it just goes wide, flies up into the cargo.
Yeah.
Have to get used to that. Maybe keep the ears
I
up
gave
so
that one back.
Yes, question.
Yes, with my bonus action then, I should have said instead of readying it, I should have rolled to load.
Right. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my mistake there. So, So yeah, that's above my weapons score. So yeah, so it does load without going off in my
Okay.
face.
Ah, very good.
Okay, so while this
That
is all
one
going
got
on, you're
to
just okay, you're reloading.
Why is it jammed?
Having finished my turn yet?
Yes. What would you like to do?
I'd also like to use my bonus action to and my movement to go behind the nearest cover
Okay.
and hide.
Okay, so there are a few, because it's the cargo hold, there's a few old dusty crates that are scattered about the area. I'd say about 10 feet away from where you are now, there is one over to your left.
Okay, and is there a shadow that I can hide in?
So yes, it is in shadows.
Yeah.
Most of the cargo hold itself, you don't have because there's no break in the side of the hull down in the cargo hold, so you're pretty much in a lot of low light conditions.
Oh,
so
okay, cool.
You do have a nice area where you can slip into the shadows.
Okay. I rolled a 2, so that is that's 11. That's
loving to hide.
I can see you firing a bow and just go.
So the idea is just to get all the crap rolls out now.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Either that or this dice is telling me it doesn't want to live anymore.
Okay, so you run over to one of the crates.
Yeah.
And you're so certain that you are in the right place that you forget that you're just slightly out of the shadow. And that you are still visible. But you are in cover.
Can't see me here.
If I can't see
I
them.
can't see her.
But on the plus side, are you within 30 feet of me?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
You might
good.
get yourself
That's good.
some temporary hit points.
And plot dealers.
Okay. So the harpy clutching her shoulder now, and close to you, Ziel, she lashes out completely in pain, very animalistic, as she just swipes with her claw to you. And that would be...
I knew this was coming.
It's okay, you've got your trusty shield to block the hit.
So she's attempting to
Some of
hit
it.
on 15.
Nope.
Okay.
Even with the
And
reduced
then she swings again with her claws yet again. And that would be also be a miss. Yep, because that is only a 8. So yes.
Good.
Another miss.
So
So
the
she
shield
swipes.
isn't totally
So
useless.
she swipes twice, but you
Go, nope.
yeah, you literally you pull the shield up, ding, so the claws just ricochet off, and then as she comes back with another swipe, you sort of lift the shield back up again, so you pivot it down and then swing it back up and just smash her hand away. She's still flying half on the spot, and at that moment in time she will use her bonus to, as she's flying, she'll disengage and lift back up into the air. So she goes back up, and you see her fly up into the corner, into one of the shadowed areas where she previously was, and she goes back into a perch. At that moment in time, you hear 2 more screech go, and then from 2 more corners, you see 2 more of the flying women begin to flutter into the scene from left and right, either side of you.
Awesome.
Um,
The only thing better than one screeching feather woman.
It's
That is-
Destiny's children.
that is their go. So they're probably about they are about 30 feet away from both of you, from all the group at this time, because you're coming from either side. So, okay. Norm,
You
what
broke
are you
me a
there
bit
to do?
there.
Sorry, I've just broken. It's all
Oh,
coming
God.
together.
Oh, I've not even had the go yet and I'm already crying. Oh, okay.
As much as I would love to just, as much as I would just love to
Yeah.
destroy this
Always
the
get my
ship
back.
that we are currently standing on, I think I might not projectile vomit acid everywhere.
Maybe not yet.
Be a good idea.
Yeah, so the structure of the cargo hold is mainly wood, just to be aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a good idea. I'm going to look at the one that I have noticed there, and I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Okay. So, so it's towards the one that's just flown up into the corner, the cargo hold. Yeah. Okay.
That's a wisdom save. I could be wrong.
It's just a shit crow.
Dissonant Whispers.
She's like, what?
Yep. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Please. That's my thing.
I guess a fail.
So that's to be you.
Okay.
I know it's a fail, so I'm not even gonna.
Mind melting.
And that is an incredible 6 psychic damage.
3d6, you will get a 6.
Yeah. And it has to use its reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
Okay, so with its reaction, yeah, that's fine. It's pretty much in the corner of the cargo hold where it is at the moment, so it's, I don't think it's gonna.
Get more in the corner.
It'll probably, yeah, so it's just it beginning to cower after it's heard this flurry of strange sounds in its very pointy ears. The thing is to hunch into the corner, not sure. It looks so uncertain.
I really like eggs.
She's like,
Especially
"Oh."
harpy eggs.
Give me your eggs.
Give me your eggs.
The harpy cries and flies away.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm going to cower behind Ziel.
Okay.
It works
Okay,
so
so
well
now-
for him.
Is it working pretty damn well so far?
You dash behind and you
Staff
raise your
up,
staff
just
up,
hiding behind
hiding
it.
behind Ziel.
Have your temporary hit points.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Fenrir, over to you.
Alright. It's going to be a javelin throw.
Okay.
Because still nothing's quite got close enough to me yet for me to smash with a hammer. Which is a shame. It's a shame, but I get real good at my javelin throws, so let's do this.
Jump.
Can I go up to where range danger is?
Yeah.
And
Smash him with the hand.
I'll teach you for using
just
a
like-
gun.
I'm
scared of ghosts.
That's for me.
Alright. So that is. What does this mean?
Right, so you're going to want to roll for your throwing it, so roll for your throwing.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Look how great that is.
13.
That is okay.
So that's so you get +4,
Cool.
so that's 17.
That is.
So 17 for a hit.
That's a hit.
Nice.
And now you
And
roll
then
your damage, which
that
is
one.
1d6.
Yeah.
So I take it you're aiming for the same one that's in the perch in the corner.
Yeah, I figure she's probably, if she's a bit kind of back in the corner, she'll be
Okay.
easier to hit, maybe. 2.
No, plus your strength, plus your proficiency, which is 4.
Awesome.
So
Plus my
it's
strength. Oh, 6.
6. Okay.
That's exactly what I was going to say!
So you throw a spear, heft it up into the corner, and you see it spill into the shadows, disappear. But then you hear this, and you hear another howl, and you know that you got a direct hit.
Awesome. See that, Ranger?
No.
Well, I'll do it again next time. Keep your eye, it was a good shot.
Thank you. And it's a little bit bright right now. It's almost like there's 30 feet of twilight golfing It's dark vision's just gone.
Anything else you'd like to do, Finray?
Where are the other two?
I don't know. You tell me. Where are they?
Where can I
think
have a
that's
look
the
at
next
it?
Oh, you mean the harpies,
The
right?
harpies.
I thought you meant
Yeah.
your
We don't all the harpies. Shut up.
To be fair, Fenrir has not had a good history at looking at things.
Oh god, that javelin has my eyes on it.
Why did I tie my eyes to the javelin?
So from where you are in the centre of the hull, the harpy that is in was you just hit with the javelin was in the corner up directly in front of you. Now these other harpies are coming in from either side. They're
Okay.
coming from your left and your right hand side, and they're flying. They seem to have come in from the shadows as well.
Okay.
As I said, it's not very well lit in the cargo hold, so these harpies potentially has been hiding.
How much are we getting from Ziel light-wise? Well, it's 30 feet dome.
Yeah.
So and then altogether it's about 40 feet in the air, so they're just
Okay.
out of your eyes.
Just out of the
Okay. Can I move to the right into some kind of cover?
Yeah, there are some more cargo boxes close by.
Cool. So I'll put
So-
myself to the right.
Yeah, so you're going to go to the right this time, so you're on the right hand side, okay? Okay. So you just see Fenris gallantly sort of suddenly march with his armour, clank, 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 as he goes over to the to one of the piles of cargo boxes nearby. Okay, top of the round, Ziel. What would you like to do?
How far away are these harpies from each other?
So they are going to be the ones that are now coming in to the. So they are 40 feet either side from you. So you're looking at about that's going to be about 80 plus. About 80 feet away from each other.
Right. I can try and put them all to sleep.
Type some of them,
Just drop up this guy.
Be calm now.
They need to be within 20 foot of each other, which is an issue.
I'm stuck in it now.
That's what I figured. They all just go drop to the ground and sleep, and then we just go over and find them.
It's all of us go and just bludgeon them to death.
That was the idea.
Go to sleep.
Just hear Fenris screaming, oh, good job, lad. Bring the hammer down on one of their heads and it'll burst.
Like, tiny job.
Explode.
Just dream.
Why won't you sleep?
Thinking.
Cogs are turning.
Lost in thought.
Do I attack or do something else? That's the question.
I recommend do something.
Yes.
We'll just do a sacred flame because that makes
Classic.
sense, doesn't it? Yeah, I will sacred flame one of them. It doesn't really matter. They just got to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. What's the
Just 14.
16. 15 plus
Very
1.
good then.
That's something I never got about Sacred Flame, because the spell describes it as like a laser coming down from the heavens. Where does it come from when you're inside? Say, if you're inside a really
Magical
big
places.
ship,
In the sky.
Yeah, and Apple
In
iPod
the
can usually carry on you.
A planar gate from the realm of your deity opens just above.
Their head.
Little tiny
Just
ball.
small, yeah, just small enough for the laser
Yeah.
to pass. And then closes back up again.
That's my fault for not realising they're probably quite dangerous, isn't it?
Okay, so you reach up,
Nothing
sacred
happens.
flame, and it just, as it's flying towards you, it just literally sways to the left. Sways to the left, and the sacred flame just flies on by.
I shall then move into some cover. Which everyone else sees.
Okay, so you head towards one of the. Actually, from where you are, you're either going to head to the same cover as Moss Shops or the same cover as Feathery. Which way do you like to go?
I'll go with that.
Okay.
Come on, everybody.
So we'll try and bait in.
Plenty of room behind this crate.
Go to the right hand side.
Comfortable crate.
Anything else you'd like to do then, other than that?
That's me done. Now I'll do
Okay.
some temporary hit points
Before I run out of
myself.
javelins.
Okay.
Easier then.
The Torah.
Alright, good. 3 temporary hit points. Lovely. My own
Yeah,
aura
and-
works well for me.
you've been using it to get rid
The one
of the charm.
nearest to you, where they're
That's
both
just been
at this
Yeah, absolutely.
at this time they're both exactly 30 feet apart. So
But there to the right.
yeah, that's the right.
I'll shoot left.
Okay.
Next time, I think I'll just come down the ground level.
Go on, Ranger.
No. Just dexterity. 19.
That's a hit.
Shoot horribly.
That is not. 8.
8 points of damage. Okay. Okay, so shoot again, and another bullet goes piercing off, and you see it narrowly just smashes into her shoulder blade. She flutters, loses her projection. No,
Trajectory.
that's the
Trajectory,
word I
that's the
wanted. Yes,
Good job, team.
yes, thank you, thank you, wordsmiths.
Thesaurus over here.
Yeah, thank you very much. Loses her trajectory slightly and then rectifies herself and begins to flutter again. But you can see that she's flinching every time she flaps her left wing now. That's where the wound comes to go.
Okay. Okay. Then once again, I will go into the process of reloading.
Okay, go for it.
I thought it was in that one then. Oh god, it almost stalled the last one. Bastard!
For the benefit of our
24.
viewers,
Okay, you're
David
fine.
has
You're
to
ready to
roll to
reload again.
reload. Otherwise, bad.
Give your eyes
I was
closed.
like,
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm going to go left-hand cover
I think the leg is left hand side. Okay.
because they've got cover on the right.
Yeah,
Because
me and Ziel.
you Zeal, your
In the middle.
whirlwind.
That's awesome, because now there's no cover for me.
Your cover just ran away.
I'm going left. You're left.
Yeah.
So I'm going Moss Job.
Okay, so you head towards Moss Chops and then you can crash it down into the cargo right next to him.
there seems to be a few. If I'm honest, moss chops. Might want to get the old bow out.
I tried, and I'll try again.
You're still
Keep
with
both
fairy
eyes
figment,
open.
it's
Both
something-
eyes open. Everyone closes one eye. Completely foolish. Both eyes open.
And with that, it's all good.
Yeah.
Come on, Moss
So,
Chops, you got this.
Peek over the crate and look and try and find the nearest one.
Okay, so there is the one that'll be over to will be on your left hand side, so it's
Left.
left towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna take a pot shot.
Okay, so you just head up, grab the cargo box, dish, get your arrow, get 7 hits.
14.
That is a hit.
Oh, yes.
Get on, Moss Chops.
Right. Yeah. Right. Oh, that'll do.
One way of throwing it.
So that's a 9.
9 points of damage.
Plus. I'm going to use Fury of the Small to add 2 more damage to that.
Okay, so 11.
Strong.
I refuse.
I'm guessing it wasn't a sneak attack.
No, it wouldn't be
Because
it
she
was-
knows I'm there.
Yeah, she's just doing that.
Okay. Then I am going to.
If you had stealth, I would have said sneak attack.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is basically everything's kind of in shadow and low light, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to start trying to move around the cargo into more of a flanking position.
Okay. You can turn around the
So
cargo.
I'm going to try and
Stealth. Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
Oh yes, thank you. That's a 19 on the dice. That's 28.
Okay, so you literally, as you, so
You'll be
to
talking
turn,
and going,
you
"What
see, you see it's got shot.
He literally says, I'm like, where the fuck did he go?
Pretty much. You just see Moss Chops fly out, arrow shooter, harpy.
You're like, good
again,
shot.
in the chest this time. You see the arrow head poking out, and you just follow the shot, and then when you look around, Moss Chops isn't there.
Good lord, he fired himself!
And you've now swung around the other side of the cargo into the shadows. And
Yeah,
beginning to-
so my full movement as much as I can do to get around
Okay,
to it.
I'll say you're able to get around the cargo crate to literally the complete opposite side. You're now kind of on the corner of the crate, so it's literally like Viatorum and Moss Chops. You're on either side of the crates.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I think that is all I can do. I've used my bonus. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the harpies. So the first one that's coming towards you seems to aim at you where you are in the crates, and it begins to swoop down. It is going to attempt to make 2 attacks at you, but you are in cover, so that does give you.
Does it pass over moss chops?
Technically, yes, it would.
So would he get an attack of opportunity as it passes over?
No, because it's flying, and as it's coming down, so it will literally come down to attack you.
Okay.
But it was
Yeah,
like
it
40
was high.
feet
It was
to the
high
edge.
up. So
Yeah. So it's 30
Yeah.
feet away, but 40 foot, and if you think the trajectory is
Not in melee range.
so I'd say no, not this time, but potentially if it attempts to fly off, I'd say you probably
Okay,
would be.
so as I'm covering you,
It's going to attack.
Plus 3 AC depending on if it's half cover or 3/4
Yeah.
cover.
So it's going to take 2 swipes at you. 2 swipes. Yeah, but as it's coming towards you, it begins to emit song. And you hear this similar eerie enchantment beginning to cascade out. I need Moss Chops and the Viatorum, as this is a new creature. You need to both give me a save.
I don't get charmed
Oh, you don't get charmed.
because I'm an elf.
Okay, you're fine. So Moss Chops then.
Alright. I saw him because I used all my movement. I'm not within his aura anymore.
It's only 30 feet,
yeah,
so if
you
you've
will.
gone way out 30
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah. Okay.
You ain't in it.
And what save do you want from me? Wisdom.
Yes, I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Strong right.
What for you? What for you?
That's a 2 on the dice. So that's 7.
7 total. Okay, so you begin to hear that tune, and immediately you're like, and it just seems to call to you. It just seems to. It just insinuates, but you do have things in your ear. With how close it is with the song,
Yeah.
I will say. I would have said disadvantage. No, I would have said advantage.
Yeah.
So make another roll.
Okay. I mean,
Helpful.
yeah, it's 10
10 in total.
total. Yeah.
You still just failed.
Yeah. Okay.
So this time, you hear the song and it calls to you, and every ounce of your body is saying you need to be closer to her, to drift to this wondrous voice,
Okay.
where your mind is saying, what the hell are you doing?
Okay. All right. So what of my wits do I have about me? Do I still know that this is an enemy, or do I think it's a friend?
So at this moment in time, you do act as though you are, because it is a. Let me just check this.
It's friendly towards you. You think it's friendly towards you. Use your charm.
Right.
But you won't do anything to your turn. Yeah.
Basically, if because you're charmed,
Yeah.
the charm target, if you're more than 5 feet away from the harpy,
You want to move towards
the
it.
target must move on its turn towards the harpy by the most direct route,
Okay.
trying to get within 5 feet.
Right.
So
Okay.
it doesn't avoid opportunity attacks, but before moving into damaging terrain, such as lava or a pit, and whenever it takes damage from a source other than the harpy, the target can repeat the saving throw.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, and you can repeat the saving throw at the beginning of your action.
Right. Okay. Right. Right.
Okay. So it's more about with the Lauren song. It's more about pulling you in because you're prey.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're a very animalistic creature.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Cool.
So you hear a song, and you want to get closer to her.
All right.
Meanwhile, she begins to. You hear the song.
I've heard this one.
It's Trish.
It's a bit overplayed, this song.
Yeah. And it takes two attacks at you, 2 claw attacks. It's kind of hovering just over the crates and just swiping down.
It's pissed off that you don't like its song.
Yeah.
How dare you just go my song?
So it does first attack hitting on 14.
I got 16 on.
Okay, so first attack. I think because you're in cover as well, don't you get an
Yeah,
extra bonus?
+2 if it's half cover. +5 if it's
Yeah, so it's
Three
half
quarter.
cover,
So that's
yeah, you're alright. Okay, so I just rolled a natural 20.
Sick!
Wow.
I'll wait to get this embedded in my chest!
So totally it hits a 23. It doesn't matter if it's natural, you're going to get hit no matter what. But okay, so it misses
Lucky I
the
got
first
those
time.
temporary hit points.
It misses the first time with its swipe, and as you kind of dart to the left, its other hand, its other, yeah, it would be clawed hand. Other clawed hand just swipes forward, coming crashing down, and literally the claw, you feel the claw just sink through to your arm and sink straight into your chest. You take.
It then grabs your gun.
Shies away with it.
That's how you kill the ranger.
So
That's how you kill his
roll
soul.
double damage, aren't you? So, okay, so in total then you've taken 10 points of damage.
That's what, I got temporary 6, so that gets rid of that, so I just get a -4.
not too bad then.
And the claws just hooked into your flesh. And you're kind of, like Fenrir, you see this as well from a distance, you just see like Viator almost like being pulled up to his feet by the claws as the harpy just gets sunk in. And it's just beaming and grinning, almost like it's toying with its prey at this time. There's a strange sincerity to it as it's smiling at you. You know that you feel that like it could be kin. Like it's something which is familiar. Potentially like elven once.
Elven what?
So long lost sister.
There is a familiarity with your own culture to it.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
The way it
Seems really familiar right now.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
seems like a woman.
With the claws as well, just sort of it opens its mouth. So just hisses, and you feel some drool just begin to drip down onto your shoulder as the cord is still.
Oh no, there's no need for that. That's just dirty.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a bit much.
No
Its
need.
wings arch up, but it's still staying where it is for now. It's not attempting to fly. Okay, the other harpy in the meantime.
Or defenseless door then.
It's towards you.
Whoa!
And just
Ziel, protect me! Ziel!
Just before it gets there, you hear the familiar song. Just begins to radiate out.
Should have kept Norm on a rope.
So, Norman, you are next to Ziel, aren't you?
Ah,
And
you pissed me.
Yeah, I didn't go that far
Oh,
away
you
from
two
him.
have
licked
got,
it. It's
so
gone away.
it's
Yeah,
10
it's over
feet
at me.
away.
He's still within my aura, so
Yeah, okay,
even
so
afterwards, it doesn't activate to the end of his turn anyway.
it doesn't activate at the end of a turn. Okay.
That looks good.
What did you
It's a
get?
fail.
That one.
Oh.
Yeah, so immediately you begin to feel this sudden urgency to get close to this harpy.
Oh, I
As it
haven't
be-
heard this remix before.
And you begin to walk towards the harpy as she comes in for an attack. Okay, so the aura is 300 feet, by the way, guys. So I do need Ziel and Feathery to also make saving throws against my song, please.
Oh, wait. Do a roll.
That 20, roll 20.
Roll a nat 20.
Yeah.
That's,
Roll-
that's,
yeah,
roll that 20.
that's
Do
the
it.
plan, yeah.
What saving throw is it? What type?
Sorry, wisdom.
save.
17.
Okay, well done. So you snap out of it.
Six wisdom, thank you very much.
I can't wait till the end of my turn where I can get rid of this.
7.
Okay, so you also feel the sudden urgency to get close and begin to walk towards
Come on,
the
Feathery.
woman, the beautiful woman with the feathery wings and the snarly face
And the
drool.
drool, yeah, and the claws. What a lady.
And the gun.
And as it gets closer, you see suddenly it's like almost like there's a translucent moment of her looking beautiful and alluring, and as she gets closer you see her face suddenly turn a horrible vicious snarl as fangs poke out from her teeth and her claws fly out, and then she just takes 2 swipes.
Ow. I'd like to cast shield, please.
Okay, go for it. The first hit is hitting on a
Because it's
21.
defensive, you're not hurting it.
Well, that's always going to hit.
Well, I don't know, you don't know what you're on, but you could be wearing
Even with
plate
shield,
under
it
that
wouldn't
robe,
have-
I don't know.
Under that dress.
Under that
I
dress.
can confirm that underneath the pretty pink princess outfit
It's nothing.
It's
is nothing.
Yeah. That was the
Okay.
whole point.
And the second attack is
Commando
only
weapon.
hitting on 12.
That is a miss.
Okay.
I gotta cast shield.
So it's like as you cast shield, it's just a little bit too late. But the first claw comes through and swipes tries to swipe right across your neck. It's trying to go for a quick kill.
I did.
Go shave.
Doing 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points of beard damage.
No, sorry, slashing damage.
That's all the temporary.
And then as she comes in with her second one, which was meant to be a killing blow, your shield just comes up in time, sting, as the claw just sort of ricochets
Good old
off.
temporary hit points.
There goes you.
No, I was going to say there's temporary hit points that have helped a lot.
Her wings stretch back out again as she flutters up and begins to head straight back up, going the full 40 feet into the top of the cargo hold.
Oh,
My girlfriend.
Meanwhile, the one that's perched into the corner, you see the wings flutter out again as it sees they're starting to. You get the sense that they are working as a group, and then she begins to fly from her perch and begins to head towards the group. She's taking more of a slow process. You can see that she's injured. You can see your javelin
Javelin's
clearly
sticking out.
embedded
Yeah.
into her chest.
Want that back.
And you also see something on the opposite side, glinting.
Ooh.
another javelin.
Okay, with that in mind, that's the heartbeat goes over, and we are back top of the round. Oh no, we're not on the top of the round. We're on Norm. Your go.
I was going to say, we've got 2 more players to go.
Yeah, I know. So
Good thing is you can actually technically go towards it because it's gone up in the air.
yeah, but you have to move as close as you
Yeah.
can to it. So
Below it,
yeah, exactly.
you'll be trying to jump into the
So
air to get
you're
to
going
it.
to be walking towards it.
That's a good thing about it.
I've got no magical means to suddenly levitate into the air to try and get to that.
Exactly.
So
So
I'm literally just
Yep. Okay, so you just walk. You
Bird
walk
bombing.
towards her.
Bird bombing!
give me your eggs. Give me your eggs. So I've cast shield, so I'm not even allowed to cast a first level or higher spell, and I see no reason to cast any of my cantrips. I'm going to take the dodge action. So disadvantage if you're going to try and hit me,
Okay.
and then
And you're now automatically killed if you're.
yeah,
if you're
I'm going my go, and I'm going to get the kill.
Okay, so you're gonna get the kill. Okay, so you snap out of it. And
I remembered looking at him makes you better.
Yes.
Oh,
Even the light.
oh yeah.
And the light.
These are bad bird ladies. I'm staring back at it.
Anything else you'd like to do? Or you...
That's the same.
Okay, so you're standing above 30. Well, yeah, you're like 40 feet above you is the harpy. Okay, Fenrir. You also want to head towards.
I'm trying.
So you also head towards where Norman is.
Stand there.
Yeah, ooh.
You head off towards.
Don't climb on me.
Yeah, go try and climb it on Norm, stand on his shoulders, be like, bird bomb.
Bird about that.
Okay, so
Cult of the bird.
Fenrir having a great time. He hears the bird lady, the nice bird lady, singing the traditional village song that his mum used to sing when he was little. And he feels very nostalgic and reminiscent and quite happy about it. So he's walking towards Norm, but could I say that, like, because of Fenrir's like kind of really heavily empathic nature, given all the horrible things he's just seen happen to his friends, like, is there some part of him that knows that this is wrong?
Yeah, I'd say there is a part.
He's not like it's not too far gone. Okay, enough for me to make an attack.
Not on the one that you're charmed by.
Not on the one
Something
that got
I will.
Which was the one that got me?
So the one that got you is.
both
Yeah,
went
no,
up.
the one that's actually. So the one that's same one that got Norman at the moment.
Yeah.
That was the old.
You
We
can't get
got
And
by the
that's
same
and
one.
that's the middle
Straight
one.
Yeah, the one that's literally right above.
Okay, so I'll go for the one on the right then.
So there is the other one that's approaching. That was on the
Yeah.
perch. Just now flying back into the group.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh,
one's
that's the one
injured.
that got moth jobs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't like that one. Okay, let's go with
Okay,
that
so
one.
you can go with that one as
Yeah.
that you're not charmed by that thing.
Yeah,
That
and
one's
I
great.
know that it
That-
messed with my moth chops.
You're
Right.
my friend.
I'm not happy about
That
that.
was an asshole.
Yeah, that one's an
Yeah.
asshole. Let's go for the asshole one on that. Oh, I'm gonna start running out of javelins.
You can get them back.
The one that's got range of danger.
Yeah.
So that's like
That is
around
actually
that
still
different
that is
ones,
hooked
isn't it?
claws and it's still there. It's not flown up. It's like
Oh my god. Could I run over there and smack it with a
You
hammer?
got to move
no,
towards
because
it.
you
then.
have to move towards the other half because of the charm.
Of course.
So you are
Damn.
still.
You can throw a javelin.
Just throw more javelin.
To the left
Become
it is.
the javelin
We'll get to you in a minute,
master.
mate, don't worry. Okay, we'll go for the one on the left and chuck a javelin.
Okay.
It's gonna be great. I say that before every roll, it's really not. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. So I've got 12 plus 4.
Yeah, because your strength and your proficient.
Yeah, awesome. So 16.
It's a hit.
Awesome.
So 1d6.
Wait, no, I don't like you. I used you last time. You let me down.
Javelin.
Plus your proficiency plus your strength, so that's 4. So it's
Well, that's
5.
not as bad. 5.
5 points of damage. Okay.
It's the way it
David.
went home.
It's like this way, that's
That's my space. Don't add
So
your
you
proficiency
head
to
towards the
damage.
centre, see the other one
No,
flying.
no, sorry,
Just
that's
roll.
my fault.
Oh, s-
It was 3, not 5, because you don't add your proficiency, that's okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
It was just strength.
Okay. And you throw your javelin. It just sort of skims her leg. And she's still fluttering she's still, she's taking her time because she's
Yeah.
injured, but she sort of tries to dodge out of the way, but it's just a little bit too slow and just catches her leg and she sort of howls again in pain at this time. but she's still on her way towards you. Okay.
Brilliant.
End of your go.
I think so. So I guess I'm like kind of out towards the middle now. 'Cause I'm
Yeah, so you're
walking
literally in the
towards
middle. You're in the middle.
Norm. Like
them.
with Norm.
You're charm freed if you want to be as well.
Oh yeah, I should probably
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop my charm.
Okay. Yeah, you pop your charm. And you know
I'm back.
so after you throw a javelin, it almost seems to snap you out of it, and you realise this is wrong, and then you don't feel compelled to be where you are at this moment.
Okay, I will stay with Norm though.
Remember, the music isn't good.
Yeah.
It sucks.
That was a beautiful song for a minute.
It sucks.
Okay, top of the round, Ziel, back to you.
The one that is directly above them,
Yes.
I am going to cast command on it,
Okay.
which is a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god, I think I know what you're going to say to it.
Okay, no, it failed.
Grovel! So the thing's just going to spot to the ground and just go prone on the ground right in front of Fenrir.
Okay, so if
Nice.
you command exactly what it does, it suddenly just sees you as the compelling overlord, the matriarch of the pack, and she flies down onto the floor and begins, with her wings outstretched, she begins to grovel.
I was going to go, stay there, you fucker.
Nice.
Got
Nice.
my staff in my hand. Wow.
Okay, anything else you'd like to do?
That's pretty much all I can do. I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
Awesome.
Alright, brilliant. Okay.
Well, actually, no. How far away is...
You don't.
Moss chop?
You won't be able to see me.
Yeah, he's in
Oh,
stealth.
I just
so
yeah,
no idea.
that's fine. I'll stay around then.
Okay.
As long as everyone else is roughly within 30 feet of me, that's fine.
Beatorum.
I'd like to shoot her in the chest with a blunderbuss, please.
Close range?
Yeah,
So, there might be some rules in there. For
yeah, there is.
She seems to be hanging
So
onto your
I
ribcage.
got to roll a sleight of hand first,
Yeah.
and then I roll an attack, because if the
Okay.
sleight of hand allows me to get the gun up to her.
Okay, go for it.
I can do it. Yeah, 24.
Ah, okay, very nice.
See,
Very
like,
well played.
Just kind of like, slip it under her.
14.
So hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because because archery, because that's my favourite type. Does archery plus 2 count towards any ranged weapon,
It's
isn't
all
it?
range weapons.
So yeah, well, it would have been 16.
Yeah.
Then.
Hit.
Prepare to die.
Hold on, love. I'm just going to position this musket directly
Don't mind me.
Just take her head off.
8.
Pull the
8
trigger
points
with your
damage.
toe.
Okay. Okay, so you bring the rifle up, shoot, and where its claws were in your chest, you suddenly feel a relief as its claws literally come out of your wound. You can feel the sudden hot burning sensation of blood as it begins to spill over your armour. And the harpy itself, she scuttles back, and you see her fly about 5 feet, and just she sort of scrapes along the cargo hold floor onto the wood, and her back claws like clinging on, just trying to stop her. She brings her wings outstretched and just howls out.
Not happy.
I would like to load the plunder.
Feel very calmly after that.
No way.
No, literally, yeah, just like super calm, just like.
No sudden movements.
Okay, go for it.
It's sleight of hand again, isn't it? So 16, so it's above it.
Yeah,
so
okay.
fine.
Okay, so you just begin to slowly, calmly reload the rifle.
I'm not bleeding from my chest.
Do you want some
Everything's
temporary
fine.
hit points? You can have some.
Do I get them
Yeah,
again?
it's constantly. As long as you're in your time with more.
Sweet, I'm going to give this
Get
some
more.
temporary hit points, please.
Nice.
You're going in the bin! I'll take my 3 temporary
Better than nothing.
Maybe we should just put like a little bin in the middle,
Yeah.
and every time we don't like a dice, we can just choose the sacrifice bin.
You're
Get on.
so pretty, why don't you roll on these 6?
Okay. Moss Chops, you'll go.
Do I get to make try and make my save?
That's at the end of your turn.
It's the end of my turn, so I can do nothing but move towards.
You can move to. You have to move towards the harpy that charmed you, which is the one that's currently on the floor. But the other harpies are still open season.
Okay, I'm going to try and attack the next nearest one then.
I'm trying to appeal to you.
Without looking, you just
Welcome
walk
to open season.
Well, they're going, lovely harpy.
Yeah, you're just walking forward and just going to go,
I'm going to I'm going to try and attack the next nearest one.
It should be the one that was
Briefly
fending
inside
around
of
just
me.
through the javelin.
Okay.
Am I flanking?
From where they are, no, because as they were coming in, they haven't passed your cargo box yet before the javelin because they were taking their time, as I said previously.
What about the other one?
So the other one would be, it's technically the other one. You could say it was flanking.
Okay, I will go for that one then.
Is that flanking?
Oh, that's a 16 on the dice plus 7 is whatever that is.
23.
23, thank you.
That's it.
So 23 on the dice, and that will be 10
10.
plus 14 altogether.
14 point the damage. Nice. Okay, so you're walking forward, hearing this wonderful tune, and then you spot the other harpy that's been attacking your friends, and immediately whip out a bow, and you whip out an arrow,
Yeah.
and you know that this is wrong. These are attacking your friends. These are your friends. They're not going to get harmed. And you let a bow. For fuck's sake! You let an arrow.
He's
Let an arrow
throwing
free.
bows at
I don't see what the problem is. Everyone knows you fire bows from bows.
Of course.
It's like that gunfight in Naked Gun where they run out of ammo and they start throwing guns.
And yeah, you just see the arrow go spilling forward and straight into the back of her neck, and she begins to gurgle.
Oh, nice.
It was a very, very nasty hit.
Good.
Awesome. She's hurting.
So you guys as well, you see this sudden like splatter of gore as this thing is grovelling as well on the ground. So it's like
Nice. Okay, cool. So that's that, and I can't really do anything else apart from keep moving towards the one I want to move towards.
okay.
But I get to make my save at
At the end of your turn, you can. So if it's at the end of your turn, then yes.
Am I still doing it with advantage
Still got the stuff in his ears.
Oh yeah, no, you yes, of course, yes. Yeah.
or wonderful? And it's wisdom, yeah.
Yes.
Well, let's not have that one. You know what? That one's been rolling way too many ones. Let's not. That one's a 7, 11, 12.
Okay. Yeah. You snap out of it.
Woo!
What, from
What's his
where
name?
you are at this moment in time,
You just got it
you
automatically.
feel that effect just begin to
Yeah,
lessen
you
on
have
you.
to go towards that way.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'm like sneaking towards it, and then I like snap out of it, and I'm like, oh shit! And I start thinking about sneaking back. Have I moved all of my movement?
I would say you've moved 15 feet to get to where this current harpy is towards it.
Okay, then I'm going to move 15 feet away.
So you move 15 feet away.
I'm back
Um,
to. Do I need to re-sneak?
So you're not still sneaking because you've come out in the open.
Okay. So
If you have come straight towards the harpy, you've made the full 15 feet of movement. So if you're moving out, it will get an attack opportunity unless you have a bonus.
yes. Well, I have cutting action as a bonus, so I could disengage. But that means I won't be able to go high yet. So at least. Yeah, I will disengage and move away.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you disengage, you take a swipe and you quickly just, like, jump back and just miss the horrible clawed hands of the harpy.
Excellent. Yeah, cool. Wait, did that cunning action and nimble escape look like the same thing? You can take a bonus action on which says dash, disengage or hide. Disengage or hide.
They are the same thing.
They are the same thing, basically. Yeah.
Nimble escape is just a weak version of cunning action for goblins to have in whatever class they are.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fine.
That's why every
Okay.
Either way, I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
do with
Okay,
it.
so
Set a full
next.
plate.
The harpies.
Oh heck.
So the with the command is how long
It
does
lasts for 1 round, so it'll be black into white.
So back to your round, yeah. So it
Yeah,
doesn't
so-
get a saving throw or anything.
No,
it's
not
just
until the
okay.
next turn.
So it stays hobbled and cowering at this time, grovelling at your feet. The other harpy that you just shot away, it charges towards you again with its claws outstretched, swiping. It looks pissed off.
Really?
Wonder why.
I wouldn't have guessed.
First attack on 15, I think that's a miss.
Yeah. But how am I with boxes? Am I still near them or not near them?
So from where you shot, I would say you had to have stepped away
That's
enough.
fine. So it's just armor class.
Yeah. So first 15, which was a miss. Next one is 16.
Beat it.
Yes, that's a hit. Yeah. Okay, so it comes charging, swipes. You kind of just manage to bring the hilt of your rifle up, just bat her hand away, and then as she brings her,
Said the R word.
musket, and then as the clawed talon on one of the feet comes lashing out that you don't expect, and it clutches over your shoulder and sinks into your flesh and your armour for a total of 5 points of slashing damage.
Jesus Christ.
It clutches hold again and then releases its grip. As this time,
Nasty little pinch.
its wings spill out and it lifts back up into the air as well.
Oh, thank God.
For now.
I don't mind them at that distance.
Yeah,
Here,
when they're there.
I'm like,
It's gone about 30 feet above.
that's fine. That distance I don't
But its
mind.
eyes just
Here-
focused on you.
Here is a problem.
The other one is that you threw a javelin towards and just clipped it. It heads straight for you with its movement. It can make the distance and it comes straight out with its claws outstretched with a horrible
Come at me,
roaring
Brian.
battle cry. Hitting on 11, which is a miss, I believe.
Probably.
Your armor
Yeah,
class
my armor class is
is
super high.
And its other attempt is even worse for a total of 6, which is
Yeah, you can't touch this.
so it's slicing. Its claws just come in and ding ding, and just seem to knock off your
Bounce
armor.
off my beautiful shining armour, leaving nothing but a scuff.
Just scratch.
And it too also then lifts up into the sky. Actually, no, it wouldn't have any room for that, would it? Because it's used about all the movement to get to you. So no, it ding ding clicks both attacks, both sort of spark and just don't successfully hit, and then it kind of stays where it is, ready for another.
Awesome.
Just like and just goes in. Yeah, it wants to attack, but it can't.
Hammer range now.
And that is the harpy's movement over. So the one that was grovelling is now. So you say it's free
To
of
my
that
turn.
when it's on your turn, which we're about to go to. So
No, it's their turn first.
oh God, yes,
There's
I'm
2
so
more turns,
sorry.
yeah. That's
Yes.
why I did it, to give
Yeah,
them
it
3.
is. Thanks,
So it's
bruh.
still grovelling. Norm, over to you. What would you like to do?
It's like, oh yeah, sorry, I'm still grovelling. Got a bit excited there.
You have advantage on whatever attack you want to do to that thing.
Yes, that's the problem.
Go on,
because-
Throw up some beans on it or something.
Oh, I have no attacky attacks. All of my things, all of my spells, are all saving throws. So,
Yeah, but they would have disadvantage, surely.
no. Because that's not how saving throws work.
Let's see.
It has disadvantage on dex.
Yeah. Oh yeah, on attack rolls, yeah, so it can't attack you.
But what I have just seen is this nasty bird attacking lovely Fenrir over here. So I'm going to look at that one. I'm going to shoot lasers out my eyes at it as I cast a mind sliver on it. It
Okay.
needs to make
These
an
are all totally normal
intelligence
things.
save. I'm hoping it's dumb as fuck. Double check. I'll just double check that super quick. Make sure I'm not talking out my mouth.
Oh, I'm so good at this. I'm so happy. So happy.
Yeah, intelligence save.
Okay. What do I need?
30.
Oh no, it does have minus 2. Oh. So good. I rolled 14, so I was like, oh my God, what's the chance? But no, I got minus 2, so yeah, no, it fails.
Very good. It takes an incredible 2 psychic damage.
Nice.
But next time it has to make a saving throw, it has to subtract 1d4.
Okay, very nice.
Useful.
Because when his eyes go,
spamming mind slither.
just shoot into
Sacred Flame
its
actually
front
hit this
of
time.
its chest, and you just see like melt apart the flesh into cinder and getting howled out.
It is psychic. It is not causing physical
Oh, sorry, so
harm.
it doesn't physical harm. Oh, it's just a.
Independent.
Yes, it will clutch its
It's a
head.
headache ray.
Yeah, no, it looks like it's. It looks like it's hurting.
Come on! That's something I never forgot about psychic damage. It always talks about how it's like raw mental damage, and then hilariously enough, half the spells are all like, if it dies, its head explodes. Like, back up.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Probably anything I can do, apart from.
Get some temporary hit points back.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get them temporary hit points, and I'll just be ready to cast shield on myself just in case again.
Okay.
So let's see how many we use. Yeah, that's 6 temporary hit points. That's my turn.
Okay. Over to you, Finna.
Hit
So
it
I've
with
got
your
like,
hammer.
there's like 2 of them in front of me, isn't there?
So you've got
Hit
the
the
one
one
that's
on the
groveling one,
and then you've got the
and then
one
there's the other one.
that's just come to attack you. So
It's
technically it's locked in combat. So if you attempt to move away, it will get an attack.
Just hit the one on the ground.
The one on the ground. Okay,
I'm shooting.
groveling one
Yeah.
on the ground.
So if you attempt to do that, this other one that's on you will get an attack opportunity. You're going to have to move towards the goblin. Because the goblin one is not.
It was
It went right down
right,
the
right, right,
It
right.
came
No,
right
right,
down.
so it is straight in front of him, so technically it's like a double. Yeah, okay, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's why I told it to fall.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah.
I thought it was just
Okay.
on top of me. That's honestly.
She's getting hit with a hammer.
Okay, go for it.
A big hammer.
Okay, just a metaphor, do you mean your big
Smash its brains in.
Yeah, my big hammer. The biggest hammer I got. So Fenrir,
Kill.
after all the adventures we've been through,
It's a
after
nice big swing.
everything, he realises that now it's time. With the glint, like nearly with one tear of happiness running down his face, gets his hammer out, and he's going just for a straight bang on her groveling twatty head.
Divine Smite, do you have to call it before you roll the attack?
I thought Divine Smite was a hit. Yeah. I learned something. All right.
And because she's prone,
Advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah.
so you've got
Two
two
D20.
D20
And you take the
Yeah.
highest roll.
It's all come
Okay.
together.
Don't make them too low ones. Whatever you do.
Double nat 1.
One of them is a
One of them is on that one, so we're not going to take that one.
I'm
That
amazing.
one's that one's got.
Roll it.
Right.
Okay. Come on, you bastard. That's better.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. 13.
Okay, 13 plus 4.
Yeah, because it's your strength plus your proficiency for your attack.
Awesome. So that's 17.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then roll
1d8. That's one spiking.
like one.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Pepper.
Come on, eight.
You got this, bro.
Plus 2 is 4.
4.
Damage.
Oh,
Divine Smite.
Divine Smite.
Look at that.
Divine Smite as well.
as well.
1d8.
That's another one of those. Just roll that d8 again.
Oh, excellent.
Is that one? So sad.
Oh, it's quite as
Ooh,
good.
did someone turn on the light?
It did get smited a bit. Just a small smiting.
It got smit.
Killing blow.
Oh,
How did you kill it?
Was it the
Drive
one?
it into the ground like a fucking
It was one away.
Yeah. So it's
brains go splat.
yeah. So is it kind of it's like kind of groveling? Yeah. So like ooh. So yeah,
It's
just straight splat to the
I guess
head.
you be warned, this huge gargantuan man
Whack-a-mole.
beast bring his warhammer up like a whack-a-mole, yeah. Head just explodes and yeah, gore sprays the
Awesome.
bottom of the powder hole.
Fenrir lets out a hearty laugh.
Considering we're both right next to it, I'm going to assume that we're covered in brains.
Yeah, you are, so a splat of gore also just
The
cakes
look
on.
at Grass is now
Yeah.
blood splatter.
Yeah, you just slowly pull some of that gore out of your beard, splatter it onto the ground. Yeah, taste a bit, why not?
That's not magic vomit this time.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Apart from just be incredibly smug and pleased with myself.
So happy right now.
So happy. Probably wipe a bit of the guts off my hammer. And I'll stay where I am. I'll stay with Norm.
Okay. All right. Okay. Top of the round, Ziel.
It's got a minus, doesn't it?
You
Yeah.
get temporary hit points.
Do you for newbie?
Yeah, don't need to roll a thing.
1d6 plus 2.
I'll give you another go.
Choose wisely.
Get. Oh,
Yeah.
5. 7.
The die had something to prove.
That's 7.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to do a guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Into the
Okay.
one that's right next to the
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, the one that has to subtract a d4 from its saving
Oh,
throw.
that one. No
That'll be
way.
a 17 to hit.
What, that one or the one with no head?
Oh, got it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were doing Sacred Flame.
I'm doing guiding bolt. More damage.
Bolt. Okay. I'm gonna hit.
4d6 damage.
Nice.
12. 15.
Killing
Really
blow.
damage.
Nice.
Just explode the fucking.
Oh my god,
Okay.
that's
So
some
you guiding bolt.
I just can't.
So you get splattered with the first bit of gore, and then the second one just goes off literally not very shortly
Like a
after.
firecracker.
And this time, Feathery, you also get covered into the gore as well. Just sprayed into your face.
Wanna see it?
Bitch.
And once again, you have to pull out the gore and the brains and the goo from your beard.
I'll just go. Sorry about that.
Got a whole feather
No,
up.
that seems
Don't know my own
fair.
strength.
Oh, but it's like super long as well. It's like one of the longest feathers. Like, oh my god.
Like, how did you swallow that?
This would be great for making arrows with later.
Yes.
Okay, anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much me done. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Is it still that?
It's just the one that was
Yes,
one
there
left.
is
It's
one.
the one that he's been soloing the whole time.
There is one left, and it will die.
Yeah, what would you like to do? This is
I
a
wonder.
backfire
I'm going to
straight away.
shoot it.
Okay, go for it.
so wait.
No.
You've got a gun.
I'm trying to count. It's not my strong point.
Wait, when did he get a gun?
19.
Okay.
It's a rifle, I
One
think.
Yeah.
spell slot left.
Yeah.
Ooh, that reminds me, I got one now.
6 plus 5. So 11.
Killing blow.
I walk up to it. I blow its head off as I say, "Return to the fray," and just
Okay.
explode it over the deck.
And literally, yeah, you just it gets exploded as you just shoot it through the chest cavity. It just seems to cave in, and you just collapse.
The hole. You can see through the hole.
Yeah, and with my bonus action, I'd like to drink a potion because I'm dying.
Because you're dying. Okay.
I have so little health.
Your bonus action, you begin to drink your potion.
It was so cool, and then you'll bring up the potion, you've got such shake hand.
Because blood's just running down my cloak, like, oh my god!
Yeah. So you see, as Featorum just guns down the harpy, you see him collapse to one knee as he's clutching all of his wounds, and he doesn't look well at all. Shakily bringing the potion up.
You get some temporary hit points anyway. It's in your turn.
I was gonna say, I get temporary hit points, I'll do that.
One of them on top.
Which is 2 as well, isn't it? So that's a plus 6. Sweet, so I'll keep that one.
They'll help for the remaining harpy.
Right.
There isn't any.
And then, right, health potion, please someone tell me.
2d4 plus
You've got-
2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't given me mine this session, so I can't even potential drink it.
Oh, do you want? Sorry, do you want it to give me back in a minute?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'd like it just for the effect. 4 plus 4, isn't it? Plus 2. 4. 4 plus 2
It's
is
not the best potion ever.
Well, it's still a potion.
Do you need your potion?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Twilight Sanctuary's now gone down. By the way.
As I'm shaking so much, some spills at the top.
Careful, that stuff dyes skin.
Thank you very much.
Good stuff.
Good soup.
Yeah, my aura's gone now. It's
Yeah, okay.
collapses.
Okay.
Thanks, Ziel.
Looking around the length of the deck, you see what remains of the 3 harpies that you've just viciously battled.
The mess that we made with them.
This the cargo hold itself runs the length of the ship, and where there is no bulkheads or walls in this area, there's various crates and piles of cargo. What you see in the centre, the strange eerie glow seems still to be emanating, and now that you're closer during this battle, you can see that the glow appears to be coming from a very old wooden chest that's shattered open in the calamity of whatever happened to the ship. It's seemingly, the glow seemingly is floating above the chest. But from where you are, you can't quite get a good look at the glow. You do see something sparkling in one of the remaining corpses of the harpy.
Yeah, I was going to go have a look at that. I need my javelin back as well.
Oh, yeah. I need to recover my arrows.
And
So you begin
I
to recover your
would like to recover some feathers.
Yeah?
Because, yes,
Okay, so
as my normal friend brought up, they'd be quite
Picking
nice.
feathers out my beard.
They'd be quite nice for arrow making.
okay. Just give me a nature. No.
I like to collect
give
some
me,
harpy legs if we can cook them up to a nice
Survival.
Yeah, give me a survival.
21.
Okay, nice. I'd say you get you manage to collect like good solid feathers. You manage to roll 1d4 plus 1, and that's how many good harpy feathers you get.
Sweet.
Two nice harpy
Two
feathers.
that were stuck in
Nice.
Treat yourself.
What you mean after I've blown mine like a turkey?
Yeah, there's only like so many good
Well, the
feathers
one
left.
I incinerated my one basically.
Yeah, one's been incinerated and one I've blown holes in.
There's my nice one that I smashed with hammer.
Yeah, that one's just missing its head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
You're
take
not
the
going
whole
to use the
corpse.
feathers on the head, are you?
Yeah, you take the old corpse, yeah.
let's carve it up.
So what would you like to do?
Can Fenrir go and retrieve his javelin? Because there's the one that was stuck
Okay.
in one of the harpies, and then there was the one that I kind of
Lost.
yeeted to the distance. So I'll grab the one that I can and investigate the shiny thing.
Okay, so
on
yeah,
his
you walk.
corpse.
So the hulking physique of Fenrir walks over to one of the down harpies and he yanks out the javelin, which is still intact. So you can retrieve
Awesome.
that one javelin
Awesome.
back. And looking over the shiny item, you can see that it looks like it's a dagger that was embedded into the harpy. Not from many of you, but something from long ago, maybe.
Can I take it?
Yes,
You
you
going to
can.
attempt it?
Yeah.
Give me a strength test.
I can't Fenrir, surely.
It's an evil dagger.
Surely, surely you've got this, mate. Surely.
Double digits.
Yeah,
Take the whole
16.
bird.
16.
Okay. Yes, you managed to pull it free. As you put it free, you feel a slight tingling, like there's something potentially magical about this dagger.
Shiny, shiny.
Nice.
You can look at the dagger if you want to make an Arcana test and see if your gods will
Oh yeah, let's give it a
appease you enough to understand what this sign is.
-1. That's like, oh great.
No.
Here we go. It's like 14.
Yes. Okay. That was enough.
Ooh.
New toy, new toy, new toy. Arduous blade. Awesome.
So it's not a plus item. It doesn't have any plus ones to it, but it does do that.
Cool.
Okay, that's cool.
I have no idea, I can't read.
Where am I?
That's why you draw
I
pictures
thought,
of
yeah,
maps
I thought,
instead.
yeah, I thought you'd explain.
Yeah, no, I was keeping it to myself. No, Arduous Blade. It's a dagger, in case you didn't get that. When attacking with this weapon, crit fails, rolling 1, on attack rolls do not automatically miss the target.
That's quite cool, actually.
It's pretty good.
High likelihood of stabbo. Awesome. Did you say it's shiny?
It glints.
Ah, Fenrir will be pleased about that. That's good.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
So
shiny.
it depends. Obviously, like you found it, your group, you discussed. It's entirely up to you guys. Okay, so you pull the dagger out. You know what it is.
Awesome.
Anything else? What would you guys like to do?
Have a look in some of these crates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Blow
Yeah, that's
away.
a good idea.
Yeah, that one you might have to do an Arcana check on before you touch that one.
So you're beginning to pilfer through the various crates. So those of you that are searching, give me a. I'd say give me a perception. Just give me perception. I'll do it.
Perception.
Sure. Give me perception.
24, natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
He sees everything.
13.
60.
Okay. So filtering through the crates, you between the two of you, you're going through various crates. And there's just knickknacks. It's old food that's now rotted. It's no good. There's some various like old fishnets that are just like no good. They're
Make some nice tights to go with your dress.
General cargo.
the rope is it's gone.
Okay.
And but you do find between you find an ornamental scabbard, which looks like it's been made with a slight sort of detailing of amethyst, which is on the clasp. A rough valuation, you think it's probably worth about 250 gold.
At auction.
At auction.
Oh.
See what the buyers say.
You going through your crates, you find general similar items, similar old food that's rotted, but then something catches your eye as you find these gloves that just seem to just glow very slightly. You pull them out of the crate. They look quite nice. You can also make an Arcana test, see if your gods will appear.
Can try. Where's my Arcana?
I should learn identify.
13.
13, okay.
You got a slip of paper. Paper game.
Velvet gloves for touching yourself. Okay, that's.
One comes with Vaseline in it.
Well, this is absolutely no use to me, so that's good. I'm just going to go over to Fenrir and go, you might want these.
Okay, passing it back. Goes past the
Thanks,
fabric.
buddy.
Fenrir's got a new set of gloves.
Woo!
Gloves of polishing.
Shiny, the bearer may increase the lay on hands hit point by a pool of 5.
Whoa.
Awesome!
That's mad.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thanks, Ziel, buddy. Buddy old pal, old chum.
You got something for stabbing and something for healing.
Yeah, it's great.
What a nice.
All the bases
The
covered.
paladin giveth and the paladin
And the paladin stabbeth away.
put it on a t-shirt.
Paladin stab.
At that point, I'm going to go over to Norman and go, should we have a look at this box then?
Shiny box.
I'll give him guidance on.
Honestly, I'm surprised that none of you have been thinking, oh, let's go over to the glowing box. No, you're looking at the ones with just travel paste.
Save the best to last.
Apparently, every crate is great around here. Compared to grumbling to myself. So
So yeah, if you can do an Arcana check, I'll give you guidance.
Thank you.
Okay, go.
Why is it glowing? Let's
find
find out.
Hopefully.
You glow,
I do a glow. I do not know.
Ooh. 16.
16. So you looking into it, you get a sense that this thing emits a strange pulse that even someone of your stature has no idea what or where it came from. You can tell that there's something very magical about it, but what, you are uncertain.
We
Me and my vast intellect cannot figure this one out.
But if Norm doesn't know.
So now that we're a bit closer, it's just like.
So
just a
it's
chest.
hovering. So the chest has been shattered. It looks
Yeah,
like
it's
it was
just
in the chest,
hovering.
but it's hovering and it looks a bit like a crystal, and it's just hovering and spinning very slightly.
Well, there's only one thing to do. Let's just touch it.
Okay, so you're gonna reach out and touch it.
Oh, of course not. I'm going to send out a mage hand to see if that'll
Oh,
do
so
the
it's
job.
mage hand. Okay, so you're gonna cast mage hand.
Instant death. What kind of death?
Okay, so you cast mage hand,
Instant
and yeah, you managed to touch hold of the crystal, and you're holding it this moment in time. Seems to be fine.
Right. Now, let's just all keep an eye on that, whatever it is, and I'll keep it at a safe distance.
Or just keep the hand, hold it. I assume the hand can move it if it's floating.
So yeah, the hand is holding it.
Very good.
Was that the only thing that was in there?
Yeah.
Glowing green.
Did we check all of the harpies' bodies?
Yes, so you did check all of the harpies' bodies, and this was all of your checking. This was a combination of what you actually found.
Okay. I have one more question. They had nests, did they?
Very old
Like
nets that were like literally rotting away.
No, nests.
Nests. The
Oh,
harpies.
nests. Oh, they didn't. There weren't any nests. At least not what you can see. There were in the corner
They're
of
a harpy
the
ex-funeral.
in the corner of the
For breakfast.
cargo hold, right high up, 40 feet, maybe. You don't know.
I'm gonna try and climb up there.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Give me an athletics test.
That's not a strong one. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, no, that's a 10 total.
Okay, so it's a bit of a slow ascend, but you manage to find enough areas that you can cling onto, and eventually manage to pull yourself up into the corner. So what you can see is there is straw, there is a kind of twigs, various bits and pieces that the harpies must have used. You get the sense that perhaps the harpies are using this as a kind of as a den, this old derelict. Exactly how long they've been there, you're not sure. It doesn't look like they've been there that long.
Okay.
It's still quite fresh.
Right, so they haven't had time to like magpie things.
Yeah, you find a skull that looks like it's been pecked and
Okay.
ripped to whatever was on it. The skull itself looks human.
Okay.
Could I,
Maybe that was the captain.
could I just do a quick check to see
I'm
if,
trying to figure out how much you can
to
carry.
see if I can see the navigation post?
Flying.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yes.
Where we put the hole.
The thing was
No,
supposed to
you
come
can't.
out.
I don't know what it is. I haven't got a.
Okay, so you're scanning around the room and
got 10.
nothing
£10
seems
is
to
probably
be
more than
immediately making you think this is where the actual navigation is.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
On the far corner, you do see a stairway that's leading up to a doorway.
Oh, cool.
that. Captain's office, perhaps.
Maybe.
They did say he liked to be down with the crew, didn't they?
Certainly did.
Shall we?
Oh, what a
Now where
couple.
else to go?
On the way, can I like rip a bit of cloth off or something and start cleaning all the blood and guts off my armour?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Thank you.
Clean yourself up,
Shiny.
brushing off the blood.
This one, British station.
I'm gonna take the rags out of my ears.
Oh, yeah.
They're gone.
Welcome back, Moss Jobs.
Thank you.
That arrow that came through the neck of that was good.
Yeah,
That was good.
thank you.
I'm assuming that was you.
Oh, that was me. Yeah.
Couldn't see you. Saw the arrow.
I'd like to load the gun as we're proceeding forward.
Okay, yeah, sure.
You love loading guns.
Yep. Nat 20.
Oh,
Loaded it
nice.
in.
Right, with your
You
eyes
begin
closed.
to get you're starting to get the hang of
Yeah,
the
bit of a dab hand, yeah.
Alright, we have a door.
Heading up the stairway, you come to the top of the door. The stairs themselves still seem like they've been well trodden. They're not damaged, they're rickety, but yeah, still okay. And you all step up. I take it your mage hand is bringing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can use it as a glow stick.
More than that.
So I can actually see where I'm going. I hope it's not radioactive.
It's like, shouldn't know. We come back, we're all like, ah, flesh
Just
swamping off
happily
our body.
prodding along as clumps of my hair and beard fall out.
That's normal.
So normal.
So as you go up the stairs, you get to the door. What are you going to do?
Fenrir's going to try and open it.
Okay, you attempt to open it, and it seems to be locked.
If only there was someone here that we knew that was really good at
Picking
opening
locks,
doors
yeah.
that shouldn't be open.
Who do
Use the blunderbuss.
Who do we know that can open locks?
Fire's like, yes, if only.
Yeah, no, not you, Ranger David.
Okay, I will try to thieves' tools.
I'll give you guidance as well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Guidance on
Where's my
everything.
proficiency?
The lock's there.
Do you need
Guidance.
Utorum, do you need advice on reloading?
What does that do again?
You get a
D4.
D4
D4.
to wherever you are.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that. 5 plus 5, 10, 12.
Okay. You pull your tools out and
Really
begin to work through the mechanism. When you hear a click, that's the door. Just begins to open.
Well done, Boss Drops.
I mean, it could have gone better, but old locks and all that.
Right in front of you, you see that there's another set of stairways, which begins to ascend further up.
Okay, what? So it's just a door into a stairs?
Yeah.
So a door into a landing and then
Yeah.
stairs.
Send to the close
Yeah, Fenrir will confidently
Okay,
start
so
crawling
you're
up those
beginning
stairs.
to climb the stairs at this point. So what's the marching order? Who's going?
I'll probably go second.
Second,
But
Fenrir,
I'm
second.
gonna do
I mean,
it.
Fenrir, then Viatorm second.
But I'm gonna do it like acrobatic. So like
Acrobatic.
bit nimble.
Okay.
Are
Going
you
up it.
parkouring up the stairs?
Yeah, gonna have to because if it goes to athletics again, I'm dead. So I'm gonna be like,
You're wall running
Oh, but
basically.
are
aren't
you,
you?
are you
So-
still really hurting? Are you like...
well, I'm at 12 out of 19, so I'm a little bit.
Were you doing the spider thing across the wall
Yeah,
like
I'm
that?
a
Across.
I'm a quart low, but I'm okay.
I will go behind Viatorem and wonder, what are you doing?
I'm
Just
like,
walk, stupid!
I keep falling, so I'm just trying to support myself. It's like going up the stairs.
Fall what? We're just walking up some stairs!
Last time I walked up some stairs, Norm, if you remember, I fell out the side of the ship.
Okay, so and who's behind Norman?
Me.
Yeah, Ziel. So the
bring
master
the reel.
Yeah, and I'm
Bow
going to
button
be
up,
keeping
behind.
an eye on
behind.
yeah.
Okay, so you begin to ascend the stairs. You, as you're going up the stairs, you see there's it's just debris and wreckage from the other rooms. Because as you're going up these stairs, you see it's kind of open. That part of the wall has been ripped and destroyed, and you can see other rooms that you can't quite get to. You can make out what looks like a mess hall, but there doesn't appear to be any clear way of you getting to that mess hall. You can just see debris, rubble, and old plates with food. There even seems to be a few bodies that end, but by this time their remains look old skeletons, like some bleached.
Norm isn't good with skeletons.
You see other gaping holes that just they just stop any attempt at all. You know now that there's no way of you actually physically being able to get over there without some sort of device.
Oh, Misty stabbing.
Yes. One misty step, and then we just leave you in there.
Again, I can't get
You continue walking upstairs and suddenly there's a big shut over shit.
Told you.
And I need
Roast.
each of you to give me an athletics test. Acrobatics test.
Acrobatics.
Oh.
That's better.
do that.
Thank you.
Ah! That would be that one!
Haha!
Nat 20!
Hey!
Nat 20! That's my first one!
Walk, just walk, stupid.
I'm just there like, go on. I told you.
12.
Thankfully, I have a nice cushy Ziel to land
13.
on.
Okay, so is that moment when you're up the stairway and you lose your footing? The rest of you seem you right yourself and you're okay. You lose your footing at that moment, and you head literally face plant straight down onto the wooden steps.
Oh, I fall forward.
And at that moment, as the mage hand that you have, it breaks your concentration enough that the glowing crystal begins to bounce off the stairway.
Can I try and catch it?
Go for it.
Then what? Dexterity, I suppose?
If you don't
Or sleight of hand? Probably sleight of hand, wouldn't it?
It would be actually, yes, it would be.
Natural 20 plus 3.
Nice. Okay. So as it bounces and it comes behind, you manage to grab it in your in your actual palm. At that moment of time, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Catch it with your teeth.
Isn't that?
I knew it.
That is a 16.
16. Okay.
Just
So at this moment, as soon as you catch it in your hands, you feel a sudden just energy that just seems to overtake your body, and immediately you fall unconscious onto the actual onto the wooden steps.
Okay. That's not good.
In that instance, Ziel, you feel
You see God.
a strange.
I feel like your atoms are being torn asunder.
You feel a strange sandstorm begin to drift over your flesh. It wakes you from your unconsciousness, but you're not on the stairway. You're not with the rest of your friends. Instead, you're standing in the middle of a desert. You glance up to the large debris of an airship that seems to be crashing down onto the very same sandy dunes where you're standing. It barely misses you, yet you don't fear. Scanning over the horizon, then you see a thunderous landscape of ships of similar to the Skylarks, but seemingly engineered from odd and mismatched parts, smaller than the crashed vessel, but manned by humanoid figures that are wrapped in tight woven fabric, riding huge, furry, rhinoceros-type beasts with twin humps. They begin to rush towards the smoking debris then. You see them get closer and closer. And then a flash of sunlight begins to blind your vision. And then straight away, you come back to on the debris, on the remains of the airship. And your friends are now looking over you, your unconscious form.
Okay, that was not... What the hell was that?
You're right there, Ziel. I thought we lost you for a minute, mate.
Yes, I
Yeah. I was in the desert.
yes.
And there
Why
was-
sure?
We were all in the desert.
No, there's all kinds of airships.
We're on an airship.
It's like... There's one crashing, and then there's these guys that coming along, and I think they're scavengers of some kind.
That doesn't feel like a good omen.
Maybe you should hold that with your bare hand.
Neil, maybe we should
No.
drop it, Norm.
Probably not a good idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too busy walking.
You look down at the crystal then,
Yeah.
and you notice the green glow's gone.
And then I'll just go,
It looks like it's like the life is gone from it. It's literally just a grey. It's completely grey.
I'm guessing it gave me whatever its vision was, and now it's gone.
And that's all that was in it.
Have I ever heard of anything that's like other vision?
Okay.
Give me a history.
I'll explain to them what they look like and like that, kind of as much detail as I could, kind of.
Well, I ain't got no idea.
Sorry?
16.
16. So, description is given seems to match those of the sand scavengers, the wild tribes that you know live out on the outskirts and the sand dunes.
Okay. So it's possible that he's seen just a memory of something.
Possible.
What happened to this ship, maybe?
Okay.
Do I know if it's the same ship that crashed that we were on?
The
Or
vision
did it
was
like it?
too blurred to make out exactly what ship it was. You just know that it was similar to the vessel that you're on now.
Yeah, I'll just convey that and say, yeah, it was a similar kind of ship.
Okay.
And,
Something had brought it down, I'm guessing, out of the sky, innit?
and he's still got the rock in his hands. It's not doing anything now. It's just a rock.
Looks just where it was before looked like a crystal, and now it just looks like a grey, completely grey, devoid of any life. It's got no colour
Just a
to
dull
it.
crystal.
You've fucking broken it!
I liked that.
And I think whatever it was supposed to do it's done its job. But might as well keep hold of it. Maybe the captain might know something about it.
Yes. Yes, it's probably a good idea. Maybe just tuck it in a bag or something.
That sounds like a plan. I'll stick it in my
Okay,
bag or
put it
whatever.
in your bag.
I'll make a note I've got it.
Rock.
Dull rock.
So you write yourself. Continue up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm happy to.
Okay. So you begin to head up the stairs.
Should have
once
just
more.
held on to the banister. That's what happens when you don't.
Lessons
You've
learned.
been it. And your friend has psychic visions.
As you continue to ascend the stairs, there's another rumble. But this time you're all ready.
What?
You managed to
Not again.
prepare.
From
And right yourself as you continue up. As you get to the top of the stairway, you see an open archway. And there's a very, very old wooden door that's on the floor, which it looks like this would have been a doorway. The door itself looks like it's been smashed into pieces, like it was forced down. What do you want to do?
What's in the rain?
Do you want to go through the archway?
Yeah.
Okay. You step into the archway and look into the room beyond. This room seems a cluster of wreckage and debris. You see a bed and a cabinet and a desk that's still standing but long covered in dust and cobwebs and blemishes of frostbite from, you only assume, high up here in the velocity of the skies. It's on the desk then that you see papers and more debris. In the corner of that room, you realise there's something spherical, a large device, which you think could be the navigational system.
Where we put the shiny ball.
Can I go and have a look over the depths of the paper and see if there's continuations to the ones that I found?
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
in the
Sure.
other part of the ship?
Okay. So you head over. Give me a perception roll, please.
13.
13. Okay. You scavenge through the debris of the room then, and you find the captain's ledger.
Yeah.
Boomsticks.
One
Money.
ledger.
Awesome.
And you find a bit of paper with looks like some notes, or looks like the personal captain's notes. Well, this is the ledger keeps
Okay.
plot courses and what
This
kind of
is more
officially
like
happened. This is more like something the captain's
personal
diary,
log.
but it's
Yeah.
just, it looks like one page that still remained. You can see scattered shards of old paperwork as if things were burnt in a flurry.
Okay.
And
I think we should take anything that's still
you-
readable back to
you
the
take
captain.
it.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I guess you take that too.
Hey.
Oh, this
Oh!
is sick. Captain's log.
Nice.
Star date. Spock is really pissing me off.
While he's reading that, I'm going through all the drawers and everything and all the places where
Can I cast a look around the rest
nice
of the room?
things might be.
What are you doing, sorry?
Just having a general look around the rest of the room.
Yeah, okay.
Trying to figure out kind of what happened here. Anything?
Okay, so both of you, if you want to just give me a perception roll.
It's not particularly brilliant. There we go. A 13.
13.
18.
Okay. So you're glancing around, you can try to get a rough idea of what happened happened. It looks like, judging from the shattered remains of a door and the various, there's like chairs that have been propped up and
Someone's
some
trying
parts
to
of the
break
bed.
in.
It looks like someone has broken into this quarters. You also assess at this point that this is the captain's quarters. Obviously, this is where the captain's ledger was. You were certain this is the captain's quarters. You see very old, dried spatters of blood that seems to be. They seem to be going out of the room, as if whoever was in here was dragged out by their own, not by their own free will.
I'll relay out to the others and say, I saw the captain try to barricade himself in, but he got dragged out.
Yes, there's it's quite interesting. There seems to be talk of the witch escaping them and constantly chasing her through this endless drift, and the navigator seems to see a city, but the captain's unaware if it's an illusion like delirium that's set in, or there is actually something of that size at the end of the drift. Yeah.
Well, that's certainly interesting. Sure, old Captain Beckle there's going to want to know about that.
Nice. The Witch of the Sky. She sounds nice.
Would it be so surprising that there is another city in the sky? This place has a bunch of them, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it seems like he didn't even know about that one being there.
Yeah.
Because this, from what we know of the history, this seems odd because there should be nothing at the end of that, should there?
Nothing at the end of
The drift, the endless
not
drift.
of the dust horrors.
No.
No one knows anything. There is nothing in the dust horrors. As far as people are aware, people go in, don't usually come out.
Should we give this to someone else? Why don't we just keep it and claim it for ourselves? We should go find it.
A city.
Yeah.
You want us to claim a whole city for ourselves?
Well, the discovery of, yeah. Why give someone else the fame?
I think it might be an idea if we kept it to ourselves, at least until we take the log back. Because then if the captain is unusual, we can keep this information to ourselves.
I suppose he didn't actually ask for a personal log as such, just a ship's log.
Technically, you are correct.
Good thinking, Mob Jobs.
Do any of us know how to fly a ship?
I've still got to put the shiny ball in the navigation thing. Da, 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 da.
No, I'm talking about when finding this city.
Ah.
Well, we do have a ship now.
A small one.
Yeah, you was talking about the technicality of, actually...
No, I've always found it's best to all stand there together and wing it.
Learn on the job as
It seems to
such.
have worked for everything else so far.
Yeah,
I
will
would like
give
to
it a go.
just have it in my head a quick flashback to when I almost died last section. You're right. We should wing it.
Well, as long as Ziel's there, we should be alright.
Hey, if nothing else, it'll be an adventure.
Might
Yeah.
be short, but it'll be an adventure nonetheless.
We
Yeah.
might want to maybe get some of the power out of the ship though, if we are going to take the other one.
Oh, that's right. We still need to find the
Engine room.
with the.
Shiny.
Power source.
The shiny.
The,
the
whatever it's
shiny
called, I know what it's called, but I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay, Fenrir is going to...
Something Ethereum stuff.
Shiny ball.
Okay, you place it into the navigation system. Okay.
Just remembered I can't see anything.
You what?
I can't see anything. I don't have dark vision.
Yes, you do.
He's got his
I'm giving it to you.
yeah. So you can see things.
Yeah.
I'm blind.
You place the ball into the navigation, and then you see a part of the sides of the ball just begin to twist and turn, and these little tiny cylinders just poke out of the ball, and it just settles where it is.
Cool.
And you assume that is the geocrux in play.
Done. Put the shiny
He's
ball
doing
where the shiny
something.
ball had to go.
Yeah.
Something catches your eye then as you look under the dilapidated bed of the captain, and there you find an ornate lockbox.
I was going to say a chamber pot.
Ornate
Not a chamber pot. It's a helmet!
So, checking around, it looks like it's locked.
Captain's special treasure.
In that case, I will check it over for a trap
box full of
mechanism
drugs.
first.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
So that would be investigation.
It's
Yes.
a trap.
Search for traps.
Yeah, no, that's a 6 total.
It looks safe.
Cool.
Does confidently.
Then I shall.
Let me just check the keyhole super quick.
My eye! Stop that!
Simultaneously, my brain!
In that case, I will attempt to unlock it.
Okay, go for it.
Use tools. Ooh, that's a 15 on the dice plus my 5 dexterity plus 2 proficiency, 22.
Nice.
Okay, so as you pop open the ornate lockbox, now it's not, I should say the ornate lockbox itself is about this size.
Okay.
We were thinking like,
No, sorry, it's,
A5.
I should have explained it better. Than it was.
Ah,
So-
this
in
chest
the
of
storage
drawers.
locker.
So it's more
yeah.
like a but it looked like it would been pushed
Yeah.
under the dilapidated bed, and you can pull it down. You open the lockbox itself, and
You find the captain's body inside.
you see like a layer of like velvet fabric, and on top of that layer of velvet fabric, you see a golden pocket watch. The strange thing about it, as you're looking through, is that it's running backwards.
Cool.
You also see a monogrammed silk handkerchief,
Oh, okay.
which has the captain's initials.
Oh.
Look at me, I'm a fancy captain.
moving the velvet fabric out of the way, sparkling, you then see a gloriously etched maplewood flintlock. Next to it, you count 12 lead balls in total. It looks dusty and could do with one server, but you're surprised it's in such splendid condition. You can only assume that whoever came in and bust their way into this room didn't realise this was underneath the bed.
I fucking got a little one, look!
I'm a rat! Do I know what it is?
Yes, we all just have
Is it
guns
just
now.
a musket, like a straight
Oh, is it?
single
I thought
bullet?
you said
No,
it was
not
flintlock
like
pistol.
a flintlock, but it's a flintlock, like a
Pistol.
Like a pistol?
Yeah.
a pistol, yes.
Sweet.
So it's a goblin-sized version.
Yeah! Goblin pistol. So does that apply the same firearms rules then?
Yes.
Yes, so the same as...
Same fire rules, so if you want to show that to them, I want
No?
Gun buddy.
Well, thank you.
Just don't
Oh
point
my
it at your
goodness.
face.
Yeah, there's quite a lot.
Alright, I will read that
Bit of reading material.
at some point.
I can't wait to get a gun.
You can have a staff with a gun to
Well, you,
I want a
a lot
staff
of
of
this,
a gun.
it's only a single
awkwardly coming
barrel
out
you
the
can
end.
get rid of.
Okay.
Like, you don't have to apply it. Say, the loading procedure and stuff, as long as your dex is high enough and your gun hasn't previously taken damage, you only have to roll to the dex modifier of the gun. So as long as your dex is higher than the gun's dex, you can load it without misfiring.
Okay. Cool, thank you.
Okay.
So a ornate, is it a golden pocket watch, was it?
Yes.
That's running time backwards.
Yeah.
Cool.
Running
Why would
backwards.
a rogue want time to go backwards?
The
It's Bernard's watch!
a handkerchief,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the monogram of the captain on it.
hanky,
Hanky. Fancy
Captain.
hanky.
Captain hanky.
Is that what you call it?
Yep. And a flintlock with how many bullets?
12.
12. Balls. Yeah. So noticing that
the monogram is EN, by the way.
oh EN.
As the captain was called Asmodeus Knight. And the ship you're on right now is a Soulless Nyt.
Okay. Holding this watch, is there any kind of magical hum coming of it?
It seems to have a slight shimmer of energy.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what things are, but I'm going to try and make an Arcana check to see if I have an inkling of what it does.
Okay, so I'll say that because you don't have any knowledge of that, disadvantage on this roll.
Disadvantage, okay. Oh, well, I got a natural 20 and a 14, so
Nice.
that's 15 total.
15, okay. So, holding the watch itself and spinning it in your grasp, it's you kind of feel that you might be able to take a step back when necessary.
Okay. And is that like just one use total?
I'll just give you the rules later.
Okay. Excellent.
Quick, Norm, search the rest of the room. We need some shinies.
Oh, thank you, Ziel, for allowing me to see.
I want to share,
What would you guys have to do?
but I found.
We found the ledger. We put the ball in the hole.
And that's it. Engine room and get some fuel and off we go.
Yeah, we just need some shiny make it fly stuff.
What do we know about that navigational? Is it just plotting the course that they went on and then we retrieve it again?
No, so they said to leave for geocrux.
Yeah, and
In the
that,
navigation.
It's like a
Right.
beacon so they can
Oh,
find the
well,
ship.
Find it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
Tracking beacon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So,
So the ship disappears, they know where it goes.
alright, job then.
Yeah.
So,
Does anyone know where the engine room could be? Have we found a map of the ship?
So nothing on the notes. You found no maps. No nothing.
that desk, I know I've looked through the top, is there drawers in it?
Oh, what, on the captain's? That you did look through some drawers, which is where you found the personal effects. So you
Okay.
researched the entirety of the actual desk.
Okay.
With no plans.
There's nothing else in the room.
Nothing
We've
else.
covered
There's
everything.
no door, there's no nothing, there's no other way. So this is the
Okay.
final.
I
Just
would
have
say,
to start tearing up the floorboards then.
So,
judging where the engine room was on the other ship, I'd imagine they're probably in a similar location. I mean,
Yeah, let's
this
put-
ship ain't too dissimilar to the other one.
Let's
I'd
put our
imagine they're
brains
kind
together and try and figure this one out.
of roughly the same.
The smart people we are.
so yeah, if we go back down to the cargo deck, on the other ship it was the end of the cargo deck, wasn't it?
Right, so where you were in the cargo hold before, you know that the length was the whole ship, but there was no other entrances, no other doors.
Yes, to get to the engine room on the other ship, we had to leave the cargo hold where all the passengers were,
Go up
across the deck, go
And
down,
down
the,
the other
the staff staircase.
Okay. And then it was one deck above the cargo deck.
Yeah, so it was something like that, and then we went through some passages, and then there,
Yes.
big old rust boxes.
Yeah.
So, you know that initially what was said to you about the captain is meaningless. He'd like to be with the crew.
Yeah.
So you know the chances are that his room, his quarters where they are now, possibly were converted from what would have been the engine room, and would then have, so the engine room technically would be where his quarters might be initially.
Okay.
So, and you know from the general ship's layout that the potential captain's quarters would be back on the main deck
On the
when you
other
first came on across.
So, they
So
swapped them over.
from where we are now,
You'd have to go
Backtrack
all the way
yeah.
back to the main deck.
Yeah, super casually, I'm just going to change my bedroom with the engine of the ship. Super quick.
Super cute.
yeah, I was going to say yeah, we'll just head all the way back.
Okay.
because we need to
So
get
you
that
begin
battlefield.
to head back through. So the trek back to the main deck was not perilous, you'll be happy to know.
Awesome.
Nice. Have to jump across that hole again.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's cool.
So you
It's cool, man. It's cool.
so you
Down,
know
down.
you know the general layout, so you're okay. You kind of you estimate where things are this time. And it's a lot
Got
safer.
nothing going, come down here!
La, 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 la.
You walk back through the structure of the ship, and each step you can feel it sends shock waves through the whole structure of a dilapidated vessel. And eventually you climb back to the top of the deck. And over the way into the other ship, you can see the captain. And there's some of the other crew looking apprehensive. A look of relief washes over the captain as he calls out, By the look of Sir Naya, you're safe. How did it go in there?
Fucking terribly.
Yeah, cry
That was
back.
alright. Did you see me nearly die on the way there? That was pretty great.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. Did you get the ledger? Ah, fantastic. And the geocrux?
In place.
Notice how there's no shiny ball in my hand.
Job well done.
It's not really well done yet. We're still over here.
Come back. You'll be fine.
Come back.
Come back,
Come
you'll
back
be
over
fine.
the ropes. You'll be okay. We'll have one of the boys pull you over.
We might have another way off. Just give us a.
Give us 2 minutes. We haven't looked at the rest of the ship.
Alright, come back when you're ready.
Awesome.
Thanks.
I just want to be clear. You said before we came over, anything else we found was ours, right?
That's right.
Right. Yeah, so head back over to where...
So as you begin to step away from where the captain was, and you begin to walk towards the opposite end of the hull of the ship, you feel a thunderous hum then begins to emanate from all around you. And you notice the captain's brows begin to furrow as he casts his head to look at the sky. And as he does, the rest of his crew also follow. This looming dark shadow begins to fill the deck of the night.
God, it's another bloody
And
ocean.
begins to fill the deck. And begins to fill the deck of the gypsy. Are you following where they're looking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, no, we're not going to be like, oh, well, probably nothing.
Well, time to just jump off the edge.
It's been a boring day.
In front of you, you see, looming ahead, now that the weather has begun to clear, your eyes lock on to the full and terrifying scale of another airship ahead of you.
Oh, great pirates.
This was bigger than the Soulless Nyt, bigger than the Gypsy Endeavour. It was the size of a fortress. The glint of cannons point towards the Gypsy then.
Oh.
Sunlight sparked from the iron tip of the harpoons, locked into your position and the other crew's position on the ship. A huge voice boomed out then from the huge vessel. Ladies and gentlemen, you have entered the Buzzard Boys' airspace. The penalty is death. And with that,
He sounds nice.
Did he say the Buttock Boys?
Yeah, smells chops.
and with that, you see the Captain Lumbertusk looks over to you with panic in his eyes as he barks orders out to his crew, shouting out to you, "Get a cover now!"
Sprint to the engine room now. We need to get out.
As his voice begins to ring out, you hear the first blast of cannons being fired. Thunderous balls looming from the barrel of the cannon before ripping through the sails of a Gypsy Endeavour. Harpoons and a hail of tiny bullets begin to hammer into the side of the hull, ripping it into two. You watch horrified as the Gypsy erupts in fire then. Tiny little fires begin to erupt. You think back to the crew, to the women, to the children, to all those passengers that were on the vessel. Flames begin to strike along the deck and rush down below, smoke billowing from where you were previously a passenger. You hear cries and panic on the opposite ship, and then the ripping and rendering underfoot as harpoon bolts begin to shower down onto the Soulless Nyt, where you are, right in front of you.
Heck.
Piercing the debris you stood on, and the timbers begin to groan as they begin to rip asunder. So where you are right now, as these harpoons, they're blocking your way from getting any further into what you expect would be the engine room. These harpoons just begin to rip, and you can see the front of the deck just begins to rip and char.
Back to the skiff. Go.
Yeah.
It's our only way out.
That thing that's attacking us, is that a metal hulled ship?
So that thing looks like, from what you can, it looks like it's a mishmash of parts.
It's like a scavenger ship.
It looks really similar.
Is it like the ship I've seen? One of the ones I've seen.
It begins to look like the ship that you've seen.
Like this boy again. It's fucking them. The scavengers.
It's nearly like we kind of saw this coming. Nearly.
Right.
Get to the skiff. We need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Even if it can't fly, it's going to be flying more than this ship's going to be flying.
You're going to head down?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, we go to the engine room, get some fuel.
We can't get to it.
So the front of that ship's begin to rip up.
Oh, right.
There's now a
That's
big
what I mean, we
giant
can't get
gap,
to it.
So that harpoon just tore through
We just have to
the
fly
actual
with this
decking
floating.
itself.
Well, we're going to have to just see if this thing will...
Bet it was a lifeboat. That's what we can do.
Okay,
Fuck
well,
it,
if
let's
we're going to
go.
do that, as we run past and we cut the 2 harpoons we have to the gypsy. Because there's 2...
Yeah, we don't want it dragging.
Oh,
down with
you want to
it.
actually cut them?
Yeah,
I was
because...
thinking of sending people to their death, gosh. No, I'm kidding. I'm just,
No,
just
because there's 2 harpoons attached in the gypsy
Yes,
to
yes.
us.
Yes, if
and
it
then
goes down,
to
it drags us
If
as
this
well.
goes down...
Yeah.
it's
Okay,
gonna
sure.
take
So you're
the
going
gypsy
to
with it,
charge
yeah.
back. So as the harpoons begin to fire in, you can feel a river hail of bullets narrowly missing you. Bits of wood just splattering and cracking as these large cannonballs are just crashing through the deck. You run past those harpoons and you're going to try and slice them up.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a general attack roll.
Ooh. So, what, like an attack with a rapier?
Yeah.
14.
Okay, damage.
Which is, I don't think I've ever rolled a rapier. What is it? Are they top of it?
It's 1d8.
Shows how much I've used one of those. 3 plus dex, because it's finesse.
Yes.
So 8.
Okay. You manage to cut one of the ropes free, and you feel the sort of jar on your vessel as one of the harpoons sort of rings free, and you can see that the gypsy begins to like drift apart from the Soulless Nyt.
So are we running back
Yeah.
down? Okay.
Back to the
Can I grab moss chops as we run,
Yeah. Okay.
so that I reckon I can probably run faster than him, and if he gets hit by a cannonball.
You're
Okay, so this huge arm muscle just scoops you up.
No, here we go.
The velocity begins to grow in intensity then as the Soulless Nyt begins to lose altitude. A heavy groan erupts all around you as the structural integrity began to give way. The Soulless Nyt was going down. Fast. The clouds billow past you as you can see the gypsy also beginning to descend in a torrent of flames and screaming voices in the distance.
It's tragic.
You
What's
catch
looking
sight
for-
just before. I take it you guys are trying to head down.
Yeah.
You catch sight just out of the corner of your eye. You see what looks like a skylark on the gypsy. Just begins to pull away from the gypsy itself, and you see another torrent of guns and a blast of cannons as it clips up the skylark. And you see it begin to descend and head down as well, smoke billowing out. You didn't destroy it, but you can see it just billowing up behind it.
This is terrible.
The Soulless Nyt shudders and reverberates and bits of the ship fall and dislodge. So before you could just see huge timbers and sails just tearing and ripping away. It won't be long until it comes crashing down to the centres.
Keep going, keep running.
Yeah, just keep
Get to that skylark.
I'll just say to everyone, we can't help them. We just need to help
There's
ourselves.
nothing we can do.
The survivors on the ground will try and help them, but we can't help them. Respect up here.
Memory does not like this. He does not like this.
You muster all the energy you can, and what little hope you feel at this moment, you begin to head down, powering down through the steps, down below the decks. You can see like walls beginning to move and shift. And you head back into the docking bay. You see the skylark still intact. There's you can see the lever over to your right. I believe would pop open and you can hang it by itself and the skylark come through.
Use the mage hand to open it.
Yeah, mage hand.
Let's go.
I use the mage hand there, ready to pop the lever as soon as.
Yeah, I jump on it because navigation, let's go.
Yeah.
Give it a go, just a shot.
Okay, so you jump straight in onto the skylark. Okay.
All jump
All of you on?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's on your mage hand?
I'm assuming we're all right.
And then I'm going to try and fly it.
Okay. Okay, you use your mage hand. Yank down the lever, and the skylark sort of immediately gets descent.
Hold on!
Give me a roll.
Okay.
Let's go for
Guidance.
No pressure, danger.
Yeah,
Guidance.
guidance, thank you.
Let's say give me survival.
That was so well done.
That's so bad.
22
Right.
plus my guidance, which is another 2, 24.
Okay, so you literally manage to grab the controls at that point and you pull it and yank it backwards. Just it almost seems like a natural reaction as the skylark darts upwards slightly, catching the drift of the sails that you attached, as it just pulls and helps the skylark maintain some kind of velocity. Just narrowly missing as the Soulless Nyt plummets past you at that point, heading down in a gust of debris and rubble and pieces. The makeshift sails that you tied to the skylark, they catch the wind, billowing out and fighting the trajectory of the falling lark. So as you're falling, it's just keeping you upright. There's no engine to use, but you feel the lark's taking a strain from the makeshift parachutes that you've attached.
So glad we did that.
Yeah.
I got a whole section of what would have happened if you didn't.
Oh, I'm glad.
We would have been doing campaign 2 next week. One of the cords begins to unwind then, and part of the chute, and you can see the desert coming closer and closer towards you, and then another cord begins to unwind.
Uh-oh.
What do you want to do?
Brace!
I'm literally going to be like, somebody grab something!
one.
I'll
Brace for impact!
Okay,
I'll go for
give me a
it.
strength roll.
Yeah, I'm not
I'll
good.
go for it.
So you're going to feel the one? Give me a strength roll.
Well, prepare to have one sail.
I'll try and grab it as well, yeah. Strength.
Everything's cool.
20 but not natural.
Okay, so as you grab it, it begins to like hoist you up as the velocity, but then you feel Ziel's hand clasp yours as well. And together, as a family, as a unit, you manage to hoist that other sail back and keep it in place. It's a family unit.
Together, right?
Yeah.
As they're both together,
Yes, yes,
the best
I can.
roll it as advantage.
Yeah, okay.
Because you've got more strength, you can roll it.
You've got to go again.
Are we working together? Okay,
Just go again.
let's do this. Everything's
This
gonna be
happened
great.
before.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's better.
Plus strength, so yeah, 17.
Okay, so you also manage to grab hold of this of the rope that's beginning to unwind, and you pull it, yank it back.
So the two pairs are holding it, and I'm like, shit.
So for a minute you see the skylark rocks left and then right, and then as you both manage to yank down on the makeshift sails, you sort of pull back and you feel it's drifting still, but you can feel the velocity as the whole skylark's beginning to shake now and shudder.
Can I see the gypsy?
You can see the gypsy into the far distance now, and it's still beginning to. It heads closer and closer down
It
into
is
the
descending.
dunes, and it is descending, and there's a lot of fire and smoke.
Can I know I'm saving us from hitting the ground, but can I put us towards the gypsy?
So you can try.
Yeah.
Again, give me some answers.
Maybe. Survival. 17.
Just as you turn the wheel and the skylark, and you all feel the skylark rocks to the left as you all slam into the side slightly, loosening your grip slightly on the sails, but still managing to rectify it and keep it intact, holding on for sheer
Maybe tell us next
life.
time you're going to do that.
I'm heading for the gypsy! Sorry!
Why?
Well, they have fuel.
Okay. But
If
those
it goes
bastards
out,
are going to
don't
be
give
all
me
over
much-
it.
if we get there first.
I'm sort of hoping we'll get there first, Moss.
You've turned into like a World War II fighter pilot.
Hey, bloody hell, it's Zeppelin, blasting gas.
Just go down, chaps. Don't worry.
Alright, Jack. Got the cheese in the bag, everyone gets a sniff round.
Brace for your bags.
It's because that star's bellowing like this, and I'm like, oh bloody hell, it's Jerry!
You can see you putting your little flappy cap back
Yeah,
down
yeah.
on you.
Yeah, with the 2 square glasses.
As you turn it over to the right, the skylark itself and slumps over to one side. The sheer velocity and the amount of air and sand that you begin to spill and hit at the sides of the skylark. You all begin to grab hold of the railing and seats, leveraging yourself down, and preparing yourself for the inevitable smash into the dunes themselves. What do you want to hang it down, or do you want to continue?
Well, I'm gonna try and get it, so
So from where you are, you can see very large mountain hillscape, and you can see the gypsum disappearing behind it.
I want to try and get us down with a dune, if that makes sense.
Slide down it.
Yeah. Even if we're further away from the gypsy, I want to get it so we crest and then slide.
Okay, give me those.
Jesus Christ. I'm trying to survive here. Ooh.
Oh.
That was not very survivally. Plus
That was
7.
not very
I'll give you a guidance on my
Technical
hand.
term.
Touch your guidance again.
You
Doing wonderful.
would need to have done that before the roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 12.
Well, okay, so you try and pull it and leverage it, and there's another big jolt just as you feel the skylark hit the ground. You weren't prepared for the thunderous blow and feel yourselves being tossed around the passenger area of the lark. Ferocious, the pain of cold metal against your sides, and your palms turning white as you hold on for dear life. And then there's a strange darkness that begins to caress each of you, and the hot sand. As each of you fades to unconsciousness, were you dead, or were you alive? That's where we'll hold it.
Son of a bitch! Oh, so except we could all potentially be dead.
Just leave it there where we all might be dead.
Just looted these things.
Yeah.
I'm not losing them.
Yeah, just got my shine again.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
That's heartbreaking, man.
Oh man, it is.
all those dead children.
I'm having deja vu. I've already seen this crash before.
Yeah,
Oh,
hang
man.
on.
Should roll the fucking dice. I rolled it and I picked the blue one up. I was like, I should have rolled the orange one. I've just rolled now 20.
Ah, yeah, you'd have actually flown straight for the gypsum tower.
Yeah, 100%. We would have landed next to
Literally
it.
next to it.
As the water blew out the side of the ship.
Yeah, and then
just-
the
and
fuel,
we were like,
the fuel actually would have just drifted
fallen
into your
it,
boiler. And
You would
Carry on
have
flying
taken
off
off
Taking
into
off
the
again.
sunset.
I'm like, catch you later, kids.
And all the pirates are like,
Like a mid-air
no,
refuel
right.
Fly straight through the enemy ship. And
yeah. It was
It's
just,
mid-air refuel. Just
that
basically.
was the roll
I
that you needed.
Straight to bat.
knew I should have got the orange one. As soon as I picked the blue one up, I'm like, yeah, I scuffed this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got us out of their range of danger.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we didn't plummet straight to the ground.
No, we didn't.
we're not
It was a
dead.
controlled
Maybe.
descent.
Maybe.
We fell with style.
How damaged were all of us from that last fight?
That was fine.
Unscathed.
I'm
That was
alright.
okay.
Yeah.
You were the only person stupid enough to be attacked.
I got attacked, but my armour is so shiny.
So shiny.
So shiny.
I'm glad you got them gloves.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. I have
A nice.
I'll have all the lay on hands. I'm going to be touching you dudes next session.
Alright, so let's see what happens on the next episode of Channel Devonity. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay humble.
Goodbye.
If we survive.